In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
These are little ones. Press them out. We're going to squeeze those cheeseburgers out of those hips. All right, and those French fries. And that carrot cake. Ooh, press. Yeah. All right. Now.
Gone, 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 she been gone so long, she been gone, gone, gone so long.
Gone, 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 she been gone so long, she been gone, gone, gone so long. Gone, 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 she been gone so long. Gone so long.
She didn't have to leave me, she didn't have to run.
Roses are red, the destination too far.
But I'm legally blind, so how I'ma drive a car?
So did you know what?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Light Bright, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with light. Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things, and with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown. You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light Bright from Hasbro.
At the sauces that'll take you on a trip from the Wild West to the Far East. Mikado?
Thank you, McNuggetson. Sweet and sour sauce, now here to please McDonald friends. There's that hand again.
It's called Godzilla.
Hey, fantastic.
Sweet and sour sauce. All right.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour sauce? What else you got, McNugget?
Well, I got a sauce here that can turn old Sam into a samurai.
Huh?
Hot mustard sauce.
Fantastic. Hot mustard.
What a great idea.
I love it.
Barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour? Hot mustard? Gee!
You said you had another one, McNugget?
That's right. Honey?
I was just a plain Jane. Until I took my first dip in a souffle cup filled with honey. Goodbye. I love y'all very much.
Wowie woo-wow!
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me around again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. No. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning out his fuse out here alone.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Don't beat yourself up over past mistakes. You are going to fuck up again in the future, quite possibly in the most spectacular fashion. Why worry about yesterday's fuck-ups when you have tomorrow's fuck-ups to look forward to? You are a fuck-up, and fucking up is part of your growth process. Embrace the process.
A chicken parm and my family's gone and I'm gonna eat some weed. Everything is better when the family's gone and I'm gonna watch TV. Wait, how many of these have I had already? How long have I been talking to myself? Oh, fuck it.
Joga o dedo pra fora. Não, só tem dois. Vou dar uma metadinha.
Tá de boa, hein, Clark?
Tá. Eu não vou cair nesse negócio aqui de ponta cabeça, não. Pode esbagaçar.
Olha aí.
Obrigado! Vai meter o nome aí, rapaz.
Ô, louco!
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Oh, hello, friends. Welcome to Tuesday. I have a question for everybody. What that Tuesday do? Come on, let's get into what that Tuesday do here on BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 478. It's a Tuesday. A little theme of mine. Listen to the lyrics. It's kind of the lyrics that I flashed up before BF Live The Vibe. That's right. Don't want to say it could have been me on February 10th. Right here on Tuesday in BF Live The Vibe. We got friends backstage. And we got friends in the chat. What are you guys doing for the next 3 hours? You want to hang out with me? Listen to the words very well now. Listen. Not me. What do you want? I wanna taste love. BF Live The Vibe Stream Show. Don't wanna take my time. Don't wanna waste one line. I wanna live better days. Never look back and say, could have been me. Aha. No. We're not going to do that. We are going to live our life to the fullest. I am not looking back on anything and saying it could have been me. I'm saying that it is me. And I'm here right now on a Tuesday, February 10th for BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 478. What's good in the stream show hood, as I've so named it? What are you guys doing for the next 3 hours? I hope you want to hang out with me. Dare I say it's getting a little warmer where I'm at. A whopping 33 degrees. We are 1 degree above freezing here where I'm coming at you from the East Coast of the United States and the Mid-Atlantic here. Why don't we check in backstage with our friends? I know they're dealing with the weather too. Let's see what they're getting today, and let's see what the chat family's up to. We're going to do the chat family check-in, the opening chat family check-in in just a few minutes, and after that, we're going to do some news, but it's fun news. It's not so serious news. We'll talk about some of the top-rated Super Bowl commercials, because some people do have an opinion about it. We'll have the USA Today rating on what was the most reacted to or the best Super Bowl ad from yesterday, from the other day. Then we're also we'll do a little more Super Bowl commercial kind of things. We're going to look at what Pepsi kind of did for their ad. Mr. Beast also launched a $1 million contest. Did you see it during the Super Bowl? And there's supposed to be clues about where you can find a safe that has $1 million locked up in it. Apparently it's open up to anybody. We can get in that when we do the not so serious news. And I'm also going to talk about the Olympic medals. I saw headlines yesterday talking about Olympic medals were breaking, and I'm thinking, what are they doing? We've heard many years ago that they're not pure gold or pure silver anymore, as maybe they were maybe when they first kind of started this. But I'm like, what percentage are they getting? We'll tell you about why Olympic medals are breaking when we do the not so serious news. And what else do I got right here? Ooh, I will do that story. I'm not going to tell you about that one. I will tell you that we end the news with the sexy Bikini Report about a lawyer who's going to sue the IRS about if an animal can be a dependent or not. We'll get into that when we do the Bikini Report. But let's bring our bros in that are coming in backstage, and let's see what everybody's doing in the chat today for a Tuesday right here on BF Live, The Vibe. I'm going to bring them in. He is the newest star of the show with Scott Fitzpatrick. It's Bro Dog and Scott Fitzpatrick. Come on, Scott and Bro Dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, buddy. How you doing today on a Tuesday?
A lot better than I was yesterday. My medication messes with me sometimes. I don't take it right or whatever, but it makes me sick. And
the
weather is almost, I can take my coat off right now. It's so nice out here.
Well, because we've had such cold weather recently that I know that you and I, or many of us, will take a 30 or a 5 or a 40 degree day. We might just go outside with our jacket off, Scott. Yeah. We've had, where I'm coming to you from in the Mid-Atlantic, we have had 18 consecutive days below our norms here, Scott. So normally we're kind of up in the 40s or something, but we've been mostly in the teens and 20s and all that stuff. But I'm happy to be hanging out.
I don't know what it is, but it feels like at least 50 out here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I believe that our bodies come so accustomed to accepting the cold now that it really takes very little to make us feel warm, Scott. I really think that that's a thing. All right, well, let's see how our bro backstage feels about this. He was just hosting the Morning High with P Cunt on P Cunt 420 at 8. So it's him. He comes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's P Cunt.
Goonie Goo Goo.
Goonie Goo Goo. I appreciate the bold BF Live, the vibe you're throwing there. Mister, you got all your good backgrounds going on. How's it going, P Cunt?
Yeah. That's going good. How you guys doing?
We're doing okay. I wasn't able to check in. I was kind of busy pre-game, pre-show or whatever, doing stuff like that. How'd your morning high go today?
Not too bad. It was just me and the Reverend Wild Bill.
Yeah, that's good. The ho cunt, the co-host. Yeah, Reverend Wild Bill. Did he sleep through our Smoke Bowl halftime party? Because he had the link for it. Did you hear anything about that?
I know he wanted to come on there, but I think he did go to sleep.
Okay. I thought maybe you guys discussed this on the show because I know that our friend Reverend Wild Bill is one of our original heads here on BF Live The Vibe, and so I definitely invited him. So I was surprised to see him, and I thought I overheard someon say that maybe the Reverend Wild Bill might have been napping when we were doing the halftime show. So I thought maybe I thought maybe you discussed it with your bro, the Hokun, on Pecan 420.
Little bit. He said he wanted to come on, but I think he was too tired to come on.
Oh my goodness, that's all right. Well, I'm shout out Reverend Wild Bill. I'm not, I'll give him a break on that.
You got to remember, BF. He's old.
Yeah, there's the thing. But I'll give him props on this one, Pecan. On Thursdays and Saturdays when we do replayables, my dude is first in Rumble. He's first in YouTube, giving us a great super chats and all that stuff. And he kind of hangs out a little bit. So I'm surprised, like you said, for a man of his advanced years, that he does hang as well as he does on Thursdays and Saturdays. Hey, Scott. Yeah. I want to talk about how we were defending you yesterday, man, because we're going to see if this coward Andrew shows up today, buddy.
That's what I was wanting to ask you about, because I checked in for a little bit, and technically, I guess he wasn't on the show yet before he cut some short. But then I was sick, so I didn't get to see the rest of the show, and I was wondering if he kept his word.
He didn't keep shit. No, he did not. He didn't keep shit. And look, so Scott, the goal is
my hair on that.
I know, and we tried our best yesterday, Scott, and I told him, I said, Andrew, you know that Scott would have held his end of the deal, and he would have come on these shows bald, bro. I said, so this ain't right. So, Scott, we've determined yesterday that short of going to the home and actually or conspiring with someone to take his shit in our behalf, really the only thing you can do with it is like just not do shows with him. Or I've told Sean Riggle and many other people, anybody that's over there on Andrew the Giant 96 channel, to go in there and throw tomatoes in the chat for a week. Just steady throw tomatoes at Andrew in a week because he shouldn't be streaming.
Yeah, I didn't want to take his time away necessarily. I just thought 1 week of good quality time. And people, and if it'd been anybody else, I'd want a month or 3 months, but I know it's a challenge for him. That's why I only said a week, and he didn't even make 1 day, huh?
Nah, bro. No, he did not. He didn't even make it through the show. And and that's why we tried to shame him. We said, Andrew, you know for a fact that Scott is not a welcher on a bet. He would have came on here bald AF, man, to honor that bet, man. So for those of you that are not sure what we're talking about, on another show, guess what had happened on No Filter? You guys made a Super Bowl bet, right? Seattle wins. Seattle wins, and what you have? He has to go tell us the bet. Your bet.
If I lost, I had to cut my hair, shave my hair, and I'd do it on show.
Right.
And if he lost, he had to go 1 week while he was on BF Live. He had to go 1 week without doing any other devices, no cutting no shorts. Just pay attention to just this one show for 3 hours.
That's all Scott wants him to do. Such a harsh punishment. I mean, and I think that's pretty decent, Scott. All you wanted him to do was concentrate on one show. I mean, you put up a lot more stake with your shaving your head than he did for that. So we're gonna defend you. So throw tomatoes. I saw people throwing tomatoes in my comments. Damn it.
And I'll mention that I have lost bets to him before, and I just shaved my eyebrows. I've kept all my bets.
You absolutely did. As long as I've known Scott being the prop master and a bro, he's never backed out on any bet that he's kind of put up for. Never.
And the truth is, the reason I do this is because it's really for Andrew, because I think it makes him feel like, one of the guys, he didn't get to do all the stuff we'd had growing up, betting and being stupid. And I feel like it makes him it gives him an opportunity to be stupid.
That's awesome. And also in this case, Scott, you're trying to teach him a basic lesson too. That I think he got to pay up, and it wouldn't hurt him to concentrate on one thing at a time. You weren't really asking too much out of him for putting up your bald head there, buddy.
Right.
All right. Well, why don't we see what anybody thinks about that in the chat? First of all, hello to my lurkers and workers. Hello to anyone new joining BF Live The Vibe for the first time. That's Scott. This is Pecan, he goes by. That's our friend Bro Dog, and we hang out here for 3 hours live, Monday through Friday, this time of day from 12 to 3. We're about to start the opening. There's Bro Dog checking in. We're about to start the opening chat family check-in. That's where I go over to the chat and see what you guys are up to. You guys are the vibe, and you will establish the vibe for today's show, stream show 478, folks. Go over to the chat and let me know what you're up to, and let's get a Tuesday started. It's the vibe 478. It's Tuesday, and this is the opening chat family check-in. Let's go.
Amongst yourselves.
That's what the vibe is. It's Bro Dog's eating. Hope it ain't Scott's food. You talk amongst yourself.
We got a little late start. I got him some little snacks.
That's okay. My dog's been making out today, Scott, because my dog likes to get in my way wherever I go because it's always some action packed, bro. And so Pecan, I've been giving out the guilt milk bones today. So the dog's been getting them guilt milk bones. Like here, I see that you're here, but go ahead, please stay out of my way, please. And there's a milk bone. But let's see what everybody thinks about Bro Dog with the opening chat family check-in. It is Tuesday. Let's get it started. Checking in last night. We got Pecan. We'll see if Bobby Nick comes along or Andrew, and we can shame him and throw tomatoes at him.
Yeah.
But let's get into a Tuesday, y'all. Buckshot Kid kicked off the festivities at 9:15 last night, saying, I might as well say it now. Late Jagoff. Well, the joke is on you. Number one, it's Mr. Jagoff. And number two, I started off that liftoff reel right on time. My friend Buckshot Kid steps in on the vibe on a Tuesday. How you doing, Buckshot? Pecan is in here, and he's also in the chat. And he says, Goonie Goo Goo, you begonias. Happy Tuesday. Unga Bunga. No, what do you know? My friend Pecan 420. Let's get our Tuesday going. Good knowing. And Pecan 420 checks in as he does all uniformly. His next one is he's enjoying the membership emojis. And you can too for as little as $1.99 here on BF Live the Vibe. And I will in fact love you long time. Whoop, hit the wrong thing. I am obligated to love you long time. Armchair emoji. Here we go. Then Pecan 420, he lifts and gives somebody. He's a member defender. He adds a person to the BF Live, the Vibe chat family every day. Let's see who got lifted and gifted today. Chaotic. Where's Chaotic been? Haven't seen him in a minute. Pecan,
I ain't seen him in a while either.
Yeah, he was hanging out in our chats on the regular there for a while, but maybe this will bring and draw Chaotic back to the chat family, courtesy of Pecan 420. Buckshot Kid Hoya from our friend Pecan. FJM 666 checks in and says, it's Jim Fanning. Pecan, where's your show? Wait a minute. You have a little late start, and he was coming over other shows to see if you were hanging out on my show earlier. What was that about?
I have no idea, probably.
FJM, he's over there on the 11:48 this morning. He's over there on the Rumbles. Hello, Pecan, says our friend Buckshot Kid. Just a guess says, and he's number 8, but I always tell him he's number 1. The big sister, my big sister Kathy checks in. To Cal. The big kiss goes to the big sister. There's the Stream Elements bot letting me know that it's showing up, going to do its job. Good afternoon, y'all, from our friend FJM. Sean Riggle checked in and says, tell Andrew he sucks with the tomatoes, Scott.
Yeah.
I want to thank Sean Riggle for giving yesterday's stream a little bit of activity as far as the comments over there on YouTube. And he threw some tomatoes directed at Andrew in the comments on yesterday's stream, Scott. So he's defending your honor out there. There's a membership link if you could help me that way. Be a member here on the Vibe. Widow Killer checks in and goes, happy 59th birthday to Jurassic Park's Dr. Ellie Sattler, Laura Dern character. FJM checks in and says it's 42. Bragging, Mr. Braggart over there in the Shenandoah Valley. Tiffany Washington's checking in saying it's 45 in Cleveland, Ohio. She's having a heat wave. That's how Scott feels like he could go without a coat. I definitely believe that we do, at least I personally get conditioned like that, Pecan. When it's cold for so long, you give me a 35 degree, 40 degree day, and I'm like, oh, it's sunny out. Let's go. Right?
Yeah.
45 in Cleveland, Ohio. Widow Killer says it's 32 up here in the massive 2 shits. Mikey 2 Milks checks in.
Mikey.
He not required 1 milk. He requires 2 milks. So Mikey gets, oh, wait a minute, I'm not even in the board. Son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Rookie move. Not even in the board. Hang on. Let me. Having technical difficulty. Let me see. Let me do this. Take technical difficulties. Here we go. Hi, folks. Your view is important to me here on BF Live the Vibe. I was trying to play my friend Mikey 2 Milks his milk. All right, there we go. I think I got him down here. I'm in your board.
He needs some milk.
There's 1.
He needs some milk.
There's 2. Mikey 2 Milks checks in on the Vibe. Buckshot Kid says hello to Tiff. Tiffany Washington says, hey, back to Buck. Buckshot Kid says hello to me. Right back at you, my friend, Buckshot Kid. Hello, Scott from Buckshot Kid checking in.
Buckshot
Kid.
Trying to go both ways.
That's not the whoa, hey, man.
That's the wrong one.
Here, I did it again, Scott. Hey, Andrew, Tomatoes, directed from Chris Thompson. He knows what to do, Scott, see? I gave them specific instructions that whenever you see Andrew, at least for the next week, bombard him with tomatoes wherever he is. Chris Thompson checks in. Hello, Nightbot, says Buckshot Kid. Hello, Stream Elements Bot, also from Buckshot Kid. There's Pecan Socials. I tried to cut down some of the bot activity based on some customer feedback or some viewer feedback, that is. Sean Riggle checks in and says, Andrew obviously has no intentions whatsoever of keeping his side of the bet. There needs to be retribution, Scott. Ooh, tomatoes. See,
to lay the guilt trip on him and see what happens.
Yeah, I told him wherever he exists, man. I put this call out on him, the APB. Right. FJM is, no, make sure they're directed at Andrew, please. I don't need a bunch of people on my shows like, what's with this show that everybody's throwing tomatoes in the chat? Come on, FJM, there you go. Now have fun with it. Justice for Scott, says Sean Riggle checking in. See, I told you, bro. We were trying to shame him and everything yesterday. Andrew, put your goddamn tablet down. He's not even here. He's not even backstage yet, but even Spawn knows that Andrew is probably sitting somewhere with his tablet in his face.
And he could have found a loophole, which I thought he did yesterday, but I guess he continued on. His loophole could have been cut the shorts before he came on BF Live,
and you tried to be a dude and say, hey, well, maybe he did that beforehand, but the timestamp said otherwise, Scott. But you even tried to help him, and he still just couldn't do it right. There's the Nightbot updated with Bobby Nick's did I call it Nis? I called it Nis Live TV. Okay. I guess I got a typo in there. That's supposed to be Bobby Nick Live TV right there. I just updated it today, and maybe I was on weed when I did it. Hello, Kathy Linder, says my friend Buckshot Kid. Widow Killer says, that's why Levy hasn't done a show in a while. Good afternoon, Kathy from Tiffany, Washington. I talked to Bob the other day. Sunday, I tried to get him on the Smokable halftime show, and he said he was going to be on his way back from that charity gig that they did in Miami when he and Gina went down there. Just a guess, now with those tomatoes out there. Spawn says, I wouldn't have him on the rest of the week. Interesting, but then how can we antagonize him? I don't know. We'll workshop that, Spawn. There's a Nightbot running much less bots now. Written Off says, good morning to myself, to you, Scott, to Bro Dog, to Peacunt. And he said, I called it, boys. Not even 13 minutes was my bet. Yeah, Written Off. Yeah, bro. Anybody that's been around Andrew for a minute knew. Even Scott knew. He even tried to make it easy. He said, look, I'm not even telling you not to podcast, bro. All I'm saying is concentrate on BF Live the Vibe or whatever, just one at a time. It wasn't a big ask for Scott's bald head. It wasn't a big ask. Hey, Tiff, for my sister Kathy checking in. Ooh, it is Tuesday. We'll have to see if we can do the sexy segments if there's enough ladies present later on. Kathy gets acknowledged by Written Off. Tomatoes are being thrown by Mandy Diff, who steps into the vibe. Hello, Mandy Diff. Happy Tuesday. Buckshot Kid acknowledges Mandy Diff and says hello. Written Off shouts out Mandy Diff as well. Mandy Diff gives me love, Bro Dog, Scott, and Peacunt with all her emojis in there. And tomatoes for Andrew. See, Scott, it's a thing. Tomatoes, that's all it is. Tomatoes for Andrew. We got him, man. Hello, Written Off, says Buckshot Kid. Spawn says, this happened a couple years ago. Andrew lost a $25 bet, and we had to bludgeon him to pay up.
I do remember that. I remember that.
It happens.
But see, I thought, this is more of a physical thing. You're not financially,
Yeah, Scott, you made it very easy, man. You come here, you do so many shows with me and with Andrew and all. You're just trying to find ways to make this, fun and interesting. Since we're talking about the Super Bowl already, hey, Scott's like, hey, I'll shave my head. I'll put up. But no, Andrew, he couldn't follow through. Buckshot Kid Hoya from Written Off. Written Off shouts out Spawn with the Hoya. Spawn shouts out Written Off and says, hey, brother. Hello, people on Rumble, says Buckshot Kid. But he says it from YouTube. Hello, Spawn from Buckshot Kid. Farkas17 says, did someone order pizza? Well, bring them shits in here. Come on, Farkas. Where you been, Farkas? Good to see you again here on the day side. The Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in and says, good day to myself, Peacunt, Scott, and Bro Dog. Spawn shouts out the Buckshot Kid and says, good afternoon. Written Off shouts out Farkas with the Hoya. Crazy Cute says, good day to everyone, the chat family and friends. Terry Nee throws the tomatoes, but they better be directed at Andrew. Terry Nee.
Is it tomatoes with a guy on a wheelchair emojis?
If they had that, Scott, that would be amazing. I think, is it a party? I can't make it out.
I can't tell.
Let's see. It's hard to make those out. Let's see. Thank you, Terry Nee, for checking in today. Out there getting in line for those Pokemons and all that. Jim Hoya from our friend Written Off checking in. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, Peacunt, I totally thought you were the Hoya dude. Written Off had to correct me. Wait a minute. You rock the Hoya too, and you play it so much. Wait a minute. They thought, here we go. Let's get a Hoya in here since we already did a good no. Yeah. And let's see, is it even compared? Hoya, Peacunt?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
busted you, dude. You're the Hoya guy. What the hell, dude? I didn't know you. What the? Oh, they got us, bro. Chris Thompson throws the Hoya and says Hoya to everyone. He was part of the Smokeable halftime show. Terry, Terry, you're saying happy birthday to Terry. Nobody told me on panel it was Terry's happy birthday, but I'm prepared anyway. Happy birthday, Terry Nee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry Nee. Happy birthday to you.
We're going to get through this opening chat family check-in. We're going to do not so serious news and hang out for the next 3 hours with the chat family. We hope you stick around for it. Pecan, totally, we had to correct you. Hoya, everyone. Happy birthday, Terry, is where we left off. Chris Hoya from our friend written off. Buckshot, written off. Tiffany and Spawn get acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Chris gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Mikey Two Milk says, there it is. And I say, whoop to that. I had to get the board in. FJM, Jim Fanning 666 says, this is unbelievable. Just took a COVID test and that motherfucker's positive again. What in the fuck? How is that possible twice in a row? I don't know there, FJM, but hang in there and stay away from your family. Mandy gets acknowledged by Tiffany Washington. Sizzle Chest checks in and says, how do? And since I'm in the board, I can give Sizzle Chest his sound. Sizzle, sizzle. Sizzle Chest steps into the vibe. Spawn throws tomatoes out, hopefully directed at Andrew. Oink, oink, motherfucker, says Chris Thompson from the Pig Pen. Sizzle Chest and Mikey Two Milks gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff as we're near the completion of the opening chat family check-in. Spawn, Sunflower, Chris, and Mrs. Chris get acknowledged by Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff acknowledges Farkas. Mandy Diff just having fun dancing and throwing tomatoes and a party. Buckshot Kid says, if you want to punish Andrew, bring back one episode of Sports Heads, bring back Bone Loads, and have Scott replace Andrew.
There you go.
That's not a totally bad idea. There's the Nis Live TV. It's supposed to be Bobby Nick Live TV. Good one, Buck, said our friend Mandy Diff about that idea. That's Pecan's twin, Hoya guy. We got a thing. They think if they put like the mirror ball helmet on you, Pecan, they figured you out, bro. Sizzle Test acknowledges Mandy Diff with the yo. Pecan throws watermelon at Andrew.
Yeah.
Is that watermelon? I think it
Yeah,
is.
it is. Yeah,
And
it
with
is.
I didn't even know they had a watermelon emoji, but I do now that I completed the opening chat family check-in, and you established the vibe for Stream Show 478 for Tuesday. Now let's get on with the show.
Amongst yourselves.
Hell yeah, I'm happy to see as many as 25 of you in here at one time, folks. I hope could you hook a brother up and could you hook him up with a like, share, and subscribe? That's absolutely free wherever you be watching or listening to this episode of BF Live The Vibe, and that would be on YouTube under BF Live The Vibe. It's being broadcast on Rumble and my personal Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. Now, a couple minutes, we're going to do the not so serious news, and we're going to get into some Olympic stories, that story about the medal and all, and maybe we're even going to do some Perry talk when I do after the news later on. And you know, Barry, last night, because we might have to do that because he, as soon as you say something, he's threatening to be in the snow, guys. Well, Pecan, I got two guys together on skis that can ski better than one Perry Caravello right here. I'm gonna show you right here. This is double mounted skis. Check this out. Watch this.
Oh, two guys on one set.
Yeah, bro. These guys.
They're going back to back.
Yeah, bro. Not even the same direction. Way better than Perry all by himself. Look at that. Two guys are what better than.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you suck.
Oh!
Look, I can't believe they did a jump peek, huh? No jump. So Perry threatens to be in the snow, but those guys are in the snow. And look at this. The lovely and classy Mai shows up, classing up our chat, knowing that song is called Ode to Joy. The lovely Mai steps in.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. That's right. And then we play Oh, My.
Oh, my.
You have that Oh My super cut that has everybody in it, but that's like almost like a minute long. I don't want to embarrass her. Like, okay, I'm here. All right. It's a fantastic one made by Terry Nee. If only they did a 360, that would have been freaking cool, says our friend Buckshot Kid checking in. The lovely Mai says hello to myself, to Scott, and to Pecan. It's good to see us all from the lovely Mai checking in. Well, she's here just in time that we're about to do the other news, the not so serious news. We're going to have some fun with the news. I want to know what you guys think about these stories. And if the lovely Mai is around later, and even my sister and maybe some of the other ladies, we'll probably do our little sexy segment just for them, just for the ladies. Juicy Man Meat, we'll get into all that stuff. Perry's currently harassing Juliet in the laundry room. And how did you like that when I started watching the show yesterday, Scott? He is like a Olympics head. And Tom had to tell him to turn the Olympics off and do your freaking stream. Kind of like an Andrew thing. Very much like Andrew. Like he was distracted and Tom was like, what are you watching, Perry? And he's like, you're watching the Olympics. Sorry, turn it off. He didn't even deny it, Scott. Didn't yell, didn't say anything.
Speaking of the Olympics, you guys might have covered it yesterday. I learned about the lady skier that tore her Achilles tendon on this show. And then I seen she yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, she had a crash and was airlifted out.
Yeah, bro. How about that? That's how her Olympics is going to end. That was Lindsey Vonn, brother. Because when I mentioned her last week, you like, I don't really know her, but then right, you said he kind of made you aware of her. But yeah, Saturday I think it was. She had a rough run. 13 seconds in, she like her arm went through one of those gates, bro, and like turned her sideways.
But with that torn Achilles, that just makes sense. That's what was going to happen.
Yeah, Bobby and I, everybody that was, we discussed how we had a feeling that wasn't going to end well for her because she didn't have the proper stability. Look at Bro Dog and flexibility. What's up, Bro Dog? Bro Dog's in the house. There's Bro Dog in the house. Ooh. All right. I'm gonna hit the dog sound, ladies and gentlemen. Be warned, I'm gonna hit you with an audible for the dog. We're gonna try to catch a dog whistle noise. You ready? Here goes. Going for a head turn. There it is. There it is. We got the head turn. There it is. Yes. We got dog whistle range in here. Yes, we do. See, we got a little something for everybody. Bro Dog for president. Says the lovely Mai. Hashtag. Sizzle Chest said, I went skiing once, pulled every muscle in my body. The lovely Mai throws out many emojis. She says, Buckshot Kid with loving emojis. Widow Killer, Zizzle Chest, Mandy, Chris, Terry, Jim. It's good to see everybody. And I see you backstage. All right, let's bring our next friend in here that's about to join the vibe. Oh, whoa, and I see some, whoa, crazy shit going on. He got some, what's up?
I said, get the tomatoes ready.
Well, let me see. I don't want you to get your hopes up because it's Bobby Nick's guy. It's Bobby Nick this time.
The butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick reporting for duty, sir.
I love it, Bob. Man, I'm seeing these bright ass, this boldness of this BF Live, the vibe graphic, like backstage, buddy. Look at that. I like that. Didn't that turn out good, Scott? That's really neat, man. That's got some resolution to it. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
That looks tight with the smoke.
It's got Bobby Nick in the corner at the bottom there, and then Nick TV Live at the top, and then
yeah, Bobby
BF
Nick.
Live, the vibe in the middle, and
thank you.
I
appreciate Live in the corner.
I noticed the Bobby Nick is in ACDC font.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Right. Same with the Nick TV. Same with the Nick TV.
Yeah, Bob. I quickly was doing a lot of pre-production. I was doing a lot of pre-show stuff, getting the shows ready, and I tried to change your bot, and I put NIS TV.
NIS TV.
NIS TV when you see your link run by. Because you said it's the same URL, right? So I just tried to include the new name of it. It's Nick TV, correct?
Yeah, it's Nick TV Live. It's Nick TV Live everywhere now. At Nick TV Live on YouTube. Nick TV live on Rumble and also on Twitch. So there you go.
How about this? I'm going to show off Bobby Nick. We're getting so smooth and been doing this so long. I'm going to go in right now doing a live show and correct this stuff. That's how smooth we are now. Look at this. Back in the day, I would have been too nervous to look away. I changed it to Bobby Nick. We're updated. We're having it. We're doing it. Let's see if it starts rolling the right way. Did I hit update? Bobby Nick TV. It looks like it updated it and kept it all. All right, thank you. We appreciate you being here on the Vibe. Well, now we got the full chat family assembled. Well, the panel family, that is. We got Bobby Nick. We got Pecan 420. We got Scott. We're missing the Tomato Man yesterday, Bobby Nick.
Oh, yeah. Everybody, when Andrew comes in, put tomatoes in the chat. Throw them at him.
It's already started in earnest, and I don't even know where Ernest is, but it's already started. I told Scott yesterday that we were defending his honor yesterday because we told him we told Andrew how Scott would have came on here bald. He would have not welched on that belt.
For sure.
Yeah, he definitely would have 100%. I've seen Scott do some crazy shit over the years, and this is one thing he would have stuck to 100%.
Absolutely. Mikey Tumos checked in, but he's going to check out real quick, and he says, headed to the gun range to go protect society from two-dimensional paper evildoers. Later, Gators. All right. Well, that's part of your training. You go get in. Thank you for checking in. Mikey Tumilks on the
Oh,
Vibe.
yeah, you know what Scott did one time? He
shaved
shaved one of his eyebrows, and it was before he had to get his photo ID done.
Yeah,
that's right. Wasn't his license due or something?
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so he had to get his photo ID done like that. His license.
Mandy Div said this is the whole reason she pulled for Seattle, so she could help Scott win his side of the bet. Thank you, Terry, on the COVID. Right back at you. And Ride says our friend FJM. Well, this is awesome here. Now we got Bobby Nick here. Let's see. He will be bold enough to come along later, and he'll probably be bold enough to try to do a live, but we'll have to see later on. But let's see what we can get into, Scott. I got some fun stories. I want to talk about as far as USA Today goes, I want to talk about the highest rated Super Bowl commercial from the previous Super Bowl. I also want to talk about a little bit of trolling of Coke that Pepsi did with their ad. We will talk about a little bit about the Winter Olympics medals. We'll do a sexy bikini report. I even have a story about someone juggling fire in the middle of the intersection. And I have a story about a 71-year-old mother that made sandwiches for her entire family on an airplane. We're going to do all of those stories and probably a couple more that I didn't remember as I slide over to my news desk. But don't run, folks. Let me know what you think about these stories, because this is the BF Live Fun News. This is the other news. We're going to do some not so serious news. Your participation and comment is encouraged as I bring you some stories, some fun news, some other news, not so serious news. All right, our first story, let's talk about it because, at the time, I almost have to go back, and I really didn't even do that too much this year, but I don't remember every commercial. Look at the dog put his paw on you. I seen you put his paw on your hand come on, man. I saw that. All right. But I'm going to talk about these commercials. Now, back in the day, Pecan, I remember the ones with the Bud Bowl, the horses played, and then they had the bottles play each other and all that stuff. You remember any? And plus, they had didn't they? What was the what's that? Right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a famous Super Bowl ad too? Let's see. It is February 10th, and this is the not so serious news. So Tuesday, February 10th. Budweiser stirring All-American commercial wins USA Today ad meter for the 10th time. So they have a way of gauging how these ads were responded to. Budweiser left nothing to chance in taking home its record 10th first place finish in USA Today's Ad Meter contest. The king of beers, once again, the king of Super Bowl Sunday commercials, easily outpointing Lay's in balloting that culminated at midnight, February 9th, hours after the Seattle Seahawks trounced the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60. In American Icons, the name of the commercial, Budweiser emptied the tank to mark its 150th anniversary while strongly tying itself to the United States 250th anniversary celebration. Naturally, its not-so-secret weapon, the iconic Clydesdale, was front and center. Mix in the birth of an American bald eagle, nursed into adulthood by a caring steed until it soars freely on its own, picking up a pace and time with Freebird. Oh, my God, Scott. That sounds like the ultimate. This 60-second spot broke through the competition, typically loaded with nascent brands and nostalgia-fueled celebrity spots. That's what we wanted to bring to life, this idea of celebrating two icons, the Budweiser Clydesdale, the American bald eagle at the same moment. Anheuser-Busch's chief commercial officer, Kyle Norrington, told USA Today before the Super Bowl, noting that Freebird was the first and only choice for the soundtrack, Scott. Let's see what they got going on here. Oh, shit, man. You cannot change that bird, Scott. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you change it. Can't change that bird. Well, he's half a homo. Gino. And this bird will never change. Oh shit! Pegasus, we're gonna get it! Go down, American boy, go and get it! Let's go! Yeehaw!
Is that a leaky horse?
You crying? Sun's in my eyes.
Sun in my eyes, I ain't crying! I ain't no sissy boy! Scott, I heard you shout out a question during that.
When it was coming up with those wings, it looked like the horse looked like a leafy horse.
Oh, yep. Levy horse. I said a Pegasus, but yeah, Levy horse is a good word. A woman too. The What's Up scene in Scary Movie still makes me laugh. Let me see. Oh, bro dog. My says he's adorable, Mandy. Widow Killer says Gino admitted the Budweiser ad brought a tear to his eye. So I said, well, he is half a homo anyway, Gino. Let's see. There's the Bobby Nick TV. Look at that, all corrected. It says Bobby Nick TV. It don't say Miss.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Mandy says this is gonna be foos. This is gonna be good. I enjoyed this commercial. Comments Stephanie Washington. Oh, I loved it. The Levy horse and the Levy bird, just like you said, Scott. That's just like that is the Bob Levy horse. Shout out, Bob. We hope you're all doing well. Let me see. I had one more thing here. Yeah, Scott. I don't know if you guys. There's no need for that. I don't know if anybody saw it, but it's out there on social media. If you got any weird message from the Mrs. Levy, I believe her X account was hacked.
Yeah, it was.
Because I got something in my instant messenger, something about crypto, and then Bob, like 15 hours ago, put out that Mrs. Gina Levy was hacked. Yeah. So if you get any weird kind of crypto things from Gina, that is why. That commercial said American in it. Well, you know, it gets me in that I'm a little disheartened that they sold out to an international corporation, but I'll digress on that. They're owned by a foreign entity, but they're American. They're what they have to be. Exactly, FJM says Tiffany Washington. I'm not drinking the Belgian beer, but see, Terry Nee knows what I'm talking about because now, Anheuser-Busch is all part of that InBev kind of conglomerate. It's Coors, Miller, it's just whatever it is. It's all of them together. Question for Bobby Nick. Does Canada have a natural bird, and is it the Canadian goose? Bobby Nick.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That's Google, Bobby.
Well, you know what? Bobby's going to hit that Google.
Is it the Louis? Because we have it on our We have it on our coins.
On your loonies and toonies? Well, you know what? We do this spontaneously. Whenever something uniquely Canadian comes up, and we even stump Bobby Nick, we got to go and find out what it's all about and go to Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go.
Oh, beauty, go.
Okay.
Oh, beauty, go.
Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner. And whenever we have a question that comes up that's something uniquely Canadian, we go to our friend Bobby Nick. Now, Bobby Nick, the question is, we have the American eagle here in the States. Do you have a Canadian bird, a national bird of pride? What do you got there, Bobby Nick?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, so let's research it right now, Bobby Fran.
All right.
Hey, Google, does Canada have a national bird? And if so, what is it?
Canada does not have an official national bird. While the gray jay, also known as the whiskey jack, was recommended by the Royal Canadian Geographical Society in 2016, the federal government has not formally adopted it. Would you like to know about the provincial birds
No,
instead?
we do not have a national bird, it says. But I know what we do have. We have a national animal. I know it's the beaver here. So.
Hi-yo. The throwing your own joke, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you go. Question asked, question answered. We made a special trip to Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner just to get it answered just for you. And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go.
Oh, beauty, go.
Okay.
Oh, beauty, go.
Hell yeah, we're happy to have Bobby Nick lead off our Canadian contingent of people that watch BF Live the Vibe from all over the world, 41 South and Flex 316 from Down Under, and people join us from all over the world. Welcome to BF Live the Vibe. Speak on, you want it? It's your show. It's your day. Come on. Hell yeah, he blows out the mic on that last note. Is that the Canadian flag logo emoji I see in there?
Yeah, it is.
It sure is. Pecan emoji and Bobby Nick emoji are being enjoyed by my member supporting friend, the lovely Mai. Terry Nee checks in and he's having fun with his emojis, Bobby Nick. Oh my. Sean Richards says, I just Googled it. Canada does not have a Canadian national bird. Well, if you Google it, then how am I going to have a segment now? Just stick around and watch the show, okay? This is what we do here.
We Google it, goddammit.
Moon Cricket steps in and says, Bobby Nick, I have a question. Why is Canada a shithole with French and Whitey still on the moon? I added that. And why is Whitey on the moon? Moon Cricket's checking in on BF Live. The rent is going up and Whitey is on the moon. Beaver is our animal, says just a guess. Another Canadian checking in because he's saying our. Mandy Diff checks in and says, wow. Tiffany Washington says, damn. Terry Nee says, I have a bird for Canada. Hi-oh. I thought you were just happy to see us, Terry Nee. Thank you very much. Sizzle Chest checks in and says, bird. Oh, everybody's heard about the bird. Thank you.
I just want to say, one of these days, Terry, we're going to get you. We're going to cook you. We're going to stuff you.
You dirty
everything.
rat. You son of a bitch. We're going to eat you.
Happy birthday, Terry Nee.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, somebody mentioned it in the chat, and I got to play that earlier, maybe before you joined us, Bob. That's weird. If you kill a goose or geese or beaver, you can be sentenced to jail, says Written Off. Checking in. Oh, my God. Yeah. And Bobby Nick, Bobby, thanks for hanging out with me yesterday. I'm going to jail. Scott, you weren't here yesterday when somebody made a recipe for the iguanas falling out of the sky. Me and Bobby, we talked about iguana pizza and tacos here on the Vibe, buddy.
Yeah, I can't eat reptiles.
I still might have that story in my hopper over here, but yeah, that was a unique one. Alf, just a guess, and Moon gets acknowledged by our friend Mandy Diff. Flex gets acknowledged, maybe because I brought up his name. Corn Diff, says Mandy. It's illegal to kill geese here, too, Written Off, says our friend, the lovely Mai. It is here in North Carolina. We're getting the geese slaughter rules from all over the world. Nuisance, unless they're a nuisance. Especially on our Marine Corps base. Yeah, you might not want to be breaking out the weapons and going hunting on Marine Corps bases. I killed beavers in the 80s. I don't need to hear about your high school sex life right now. Terry Nee, we're going to do the next story in the not so serious news, buddy. Let's talk about the Pepsi commercial. Now, I did see this, and this seems to be a bit of a troll. Seems like it was going back to the days of the Coke versus Pepsi, the taste test, all that stuff. But then they also mix in a little Coldplay in here. Pepsi Super Bowl commercial riffs on the viral Coldplay couple with polar bears. So polar bears, everybody knows, is famously, Coke many years ago tried to claim the polar bears, the North Pole, all that stuff, and drinking, enjoying Coke, when no other animals are did, but whatever. Now Pepsi is like, we got some bear game over here. The polar bear may be seen as Coca-Cola's spirit animal, but Pepsi makes a play for the furry character in a new Super Bowl commercial. The ad, which is titled The Choice, stars a polar bear, long associated with Coca-Cola ads, who, while blindfolded, takes the Pepsi challenge, that old taste test, when they dare put a blindfold on and see if you can figure out which is which, and points a paw at Pepsi Zero Sugar over Coke Zero Sugar. Poking the bear, someone who may be perceived to be aligned with someone else, makes it fun, PepsiCo Beverages CMO Mark Kirkham said. It makes it entertaining, it makes it interesting. It sparks conversation, and I think that's what the Super Bowl is about. So let's check out this ad right now. There's this one right here. Let's see what they're doing with the Bears, and look for the Coldplay couple reference kind of at the end. They take a little shot at them too. Here we go. There's the Pepsi challenge.
Not the only
field
one,
test.
but this can be heavy.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury's gonna sue you. Have butt sex with you, BF. Checking in. Oh, there it is. See? That's the Coldplay hug right there. There it was. The Coldplay hug. There it is. So they got a little bit of everything in here. A little 2025 pop culture, the Coldplay bear hug. They taking shots at Coke, and a little bit of everything in there. So there you go. That's the kind of the shot. So Budweiser, they went all American with the horses and eagles and all that stuff right there. They just went basic. Hey, Colin, I bet he got a tear in his eye during that Budweiser ad. The conservative Colin checks in on BF Live the Vibe. Bought a tear in my beer. Mandy Diff says, it's a felony if you kill a Canadian goose on purpose on base. One stupid delivery driver sped up and rammed them, and he was fired and got lucky he wasn't put in cuffs. Yeah, and I wouldn't do that in general, and I certainly wouldn't do it where people are like a little heightened, militarily or legal. I ain't doing that. Conservative Colin, my good friend, says written off, my favorite Latina hillbilly. Mandy Diff acknowledges Colin. Colin says, Terry Nee, my good sir. I'm Colin-eyed, says Mandy Diff. Hey!
Oh, no.
Colin-eyed. Colin-eyed. They're watching you. Or are they? Or are they? Let me see. We getting the swan laws here. Written off checks in and says it's illegal to kill swans, as well as there was a story about two brothers that I think were Somalian that killed a town swan and ate it. I believe it happened in upstate New York a few years ago. And last week we did a story, Scott, and we talked about how these geese and some of these swans, and they can be some nasty territorial bitches, right?
Yeah.
Some of these community ponds and these common areas and stuff. Sean Rickle remembers that story. And there you go, because he's a regular here on BF Live the Vibe, the not so serious news. All right. Now, Scott, this would almost be a good thing for you, buddy. It definitely would be, because that guy, Mr. Beast, who we feature little things, he put that guy in a grocery store one time and made him buy his way out of the store and gave him money every day he stayed in a store. Like, he's done some of these viral things, Scott. Well, right. He put out a Super Bowl ad, and this has to do with giving out $1 million. And within the ad were supposed to be maybe some of the first clues as to where you can or anybody can find this $1 million, the first one to get to it through the clues, Scott.
Right.
Mr. Beast launches $1 million puzzle with his Super Bowl ad. A kinetic Super Bowl ad starring the YouTube personality Mr. Beast will launch someone on the path of solving a complex puzzle game and winning $1 million. The ad, unveiled during the February 8th game, starts with Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson announcing he has put $1 million inside a vault, Scott, to be claimed by whoever is the first to solve a series of puzzles, with potential clues flashing on screen throughout that half-minute spot. It's a high-energy pitch for Slackbot, an AI assistant built into the Slack communication platform. So that's what that is. Like, I understand businesses use this, and it's kind of like we use Discord or a messenger service. They use Slack and Slackbot. This is the first Super Bowl ad for Donaldson, who's 27 years old, the proverbial beast of YouTube, with more subscribers than anyone else, Bob, on social media platform.
Yeah.
I pointed that one to you. And then I don't think of him right away is when I think of that, you know? Super Bowl ad, let's see, it says the ad began on December 29th, post from Donaldson saying he was sitting on an amazing Super Bowl commercial idea. Mark Bentenoff, the founder and CEO of Salesforce, responded. He says, I always wanted to make a Super Bowl commercial and was psyched to hear that Mark and the Salesforce team were looking to do something groundbreaking, Donaldson told USA Today. They really trusted us, and I can't wait to watch people race to solve it. We all use Slack at Beast Industries, at his company. So it was pretty cool to work with their team to make sure they had an epic spot for the big game. Let me see if we can find it, Scott, and see if we can see any of the first clues in it, in the spot here. Let me see. The Super Bowl ad right here. Oh, that was the ad meter. That took me to the ad meter. I'm looking for the actual... Let me see if I can find it on their list on the ad meter. Mr. Beast. They got a whole list of them here. This is actually a pretty good... This is the meter. This is the USA Today meter that they rated at #1 right here. So this is that's the Super Bowl winner, the American icons right there. Lays was 2. Oh, what the old guy that turned over his farm to the daughter or whatever. I saw that. Saw that one. There's the choice. We just watched that one. I see these guys were bringing back Matt Damon and them. We're bringing back the Dunkin' Donuts Boston Boys thing. The Ultra Instructor. There's Jurassic Park. They were trying to bring that back. George Kittle. Let's see. Oh, what the Keg. Post Malone. I didn't see that one. That's a pretty comprehensive list right here. Stop Living on a Prayer. I didn't see that one. I was looking for the Mr. Beast one. There's the one I was telling you about, Bobby Nick. There's a Guy Fieri with regular hair. Guy Fieri.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see.
What?
I'm just a guy. But when I use my Bosch appliances, I feel like more than just a guy. I feel like Guy. Same goes for these Bosch power tools here. Just a guy. Guy. Just a guy. Guy. Just a guy. Guy.
With phenomenal appliances and powerful power tools.
Thought you only spoke French.
The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a...
There you go, bud. Guy Fieri. I think we talked about that with his regular hair. Was that Universal? What else we got here? We played that one yesterday when you and I were doing the show. We just did it by ourselves. We did the Sabrina Carpenter one. Wow, this Mr. Beast one must not have been rated very high. Figure it would be in the list right here, but I'm not seeing it. Well, there's supposed to be clues in it there, Scott. Let me see if I can find it in the article. Let me see. YouTube, Mr. Beast of the platform. Yeah, it just pointed. Go ahead.
Whenever you to find this, do you have to physically go to wherever this place is, or is it like a problem you solve over the internet questions or something? I'm just trying to buy you a little time.
And I appreciate you trying to. I think I'd be better off just looking up Mr. Beast commercial. BEASTCON. We'll just look this up on YouTube. Mr. Beast commercial videos, and then I'll play the freaking ad. Here we go. That's it. All right, here we go. Let's see what this tells us, Scott.
All right.
Here we go.
I'd like to withdraw $1 million.
Well, where's your security?
Yo, we need to go. What's taking so long? Nolan, I'm busy right now, okay? Can you just give me some time? I need the money.
Name?
Jimmy.
What do you want the money for, Johnny?
Jimmy, and I really can't tell you.
Okay, what's your job?
I make YouTube videos.
when it's your job.
Yo, or tanks are getting towed.
Tanks are getting towed.
The sign says 30-minute parking.
Just go figure it out.
That seems like an
Go
ad for the ad. I want the actual
What are you
ad.
going to do with $1 million?
It's a secret. I really can't tell you.
You ought to tell me, or we have no more to discuss.
Can you guys give us a minute? You guys as well? Okay, I'll just... Yeah.
Yeah, and you should go with them if you're not going to tell me.
Listen here, Grady. I'm doing a super secret Super Bowl commercial where I'm giving away $1 million. We're hiding in a base in the desert, and the last thing I need is this $1 million.
Desert? I thought it'd be cool.
Let's try this one, Scott. Here, this one might be more descriptive. Here we go.
I just put $1 million inside this vault. And one of you, yes, you watching, will literally win it all. You'll just have to solve a series of puzzles, some playing in front of your eyes right now. But it won't be easy. Good news, you'll have Slackbot, the powerful new AI from Salesforce to help you decipher the puzzle. Like this thing. Is it a clue? I don't know. The first one to slack me that hidden code will become a millionaire, so enjoy the game, then go win $1 million!
So it sounds like, Scott, they want you to get this Slackbot app and figure out whatever through these clues maybe from this, and you got to send him the code on Slackbot. And I guess if you've got the right code, you win the $1 million is the way I'm following it, buddy.
What are you doing? Scan the QR code.
Salesforce has aired its Super Bowl commercial 2026 featuring Mr. Beast, The Vault. After locking away a $1 million cash prize in a secure vault, Mr. Beast takes the stage during Super Bowl 2026 to announce a daring contest. The first person to solve the puzzles featured in this commercial and send Jimmy the secret message via Slack will win the entire prize.
If you haven't already subscribed our channel,
There you
hit the
go.
like
That's how you
button
do it,
and turn
Scott.
on the notifications.
There you
You
go.
will be notified whenever we upload a video.
So that's how that's going. So Mr. Beast, so he apparently that commercial that he premiered, it has some of the first clues in it, Scott. And apparently, I'm glad you asked that follow-up question because that's how you do it. You just, if you find this code or whatever, you kind of send it to Mr. Beast through Slackbot, and that's how you could win $1 million on the Not So Serious News. Let's talk about Olympic medals, Scott. Now, I'm going to speak for myself at least. When I was growing up, I've kind of thought or believed or chose to believe that these things were like made of all gold and all silver and all bronze, right, buddy?
Yeah, I assumed the same. I always thought they were solid.
And so, yeah, and then you get a little older, and of course you figure out the world and all, and you're like, wait a minute, they even water down Olympic gold medals too. I think they had to start doing it at some point, Scott, when these precious metals became far too expensive just to be kind of handing out willy-nilly like they do, right? All these different metals. So I think that was part of the motivation. Well, I was horrified to read headlines because, I mean, this is a lifetime moment, and then I read a headline saying that Winter Olympics organizers investigate reports of damaged medals on the next story in the Not So Serious News, Scott. So I'm picturing like them like going out to clubs and like biting them or something, and like an actual piece coming off or something like something lame like that. So I'm like, what condition are these medals in? We'll tell you on our next story on the Not So Serious News. The organizers of the 2026 Milan Cortina Olympics said on Monday that they were investigating why medals are breaking after competitors, including gold medalist skier Breezy Johnson, said they are falling apart. The Olympics says we are aware of the situation and we have seen the images. Obviously, we are trying to understand in detail if there is a problem. Andrea Francisi, Milan Cortina 2026 Chief Games Operating Officer, said during a press briefing. Johnson, the skier, the American who won gold in the women's downhill alpine skiing on Sunday, was among the first to encounter the problem when she showed her broken medal at the post-event media conference. She goes on to say, so there's a medal and there's a ribbon, she told reporters, and here's the little piece that it's supposed to go into the ribbon to hold the medal, and yeah, it came apart. So it sounds like more of the thing of how the little bracket that it slips through, Scott, so they can wear it around their neck, and not so much the actual quality of the overall medal, perhaps. It says, don't jump in them, she says. I was jumping in excitement and it broke. That's kind of embarrassing that you can't even like cheer on your next friend and worry about your medal falling off. It's not crazy broken, but a little broken. It was a similar story for Alisa Liu after she won a gold as part of the USA figure skating team event on Sunday. She says, my medal don't need no stinking ribbon, she wrote in a video posted on Instagram, accompanied by a photo of her holding the medal in one hand and separated ribbon in the other hand. German biathlete Justus Strielau, who won the bronze in the mixed relay on Sunday, happened to catch the moment his medal came out the worse for wear after celebrating with his teammates. In a clip posted to Instagram, the German relay team are jumping up and down in celebration when suddenly Strelau's bronze medal comes loose and a metallic clang echoes through the room. That's embarrassing. Look, he got the little dinky bronze medal pecan and it broke. Look at this sad little medal. This sad little man with his sad little medal right there. It says, so there you go. That's kind of what's going on there. So yeah, they're kind of broken, but it's only kind of the thing that's broken. Little ribbon thing. Scott, have you sat down and accidentally caught any Olympics lately?
No, I haven't seen any. No curling or nothing.
Yeah, not a whole lot for me neither. But it seems like whenever I do it, it's always got to be some kind of figure skating. Some team, I saw the ladies doing the snowboard jumping last night, guys, where they just come down and they could be like, some of the ladies were choosing to be like pulled down. It's like no penalty for how you start. It's basically how you. It's called the ladies big air competition. So as long as you like get big air and do the most spins and tricks and all, I was seeing people, they were having their teammates like sling them down the hill and stuff like that for increased speed. So I did catch some of that last night, very late night for the Olympics. All right. Now we've showed you the Olympics. We've talked about the Super Bowl, but now if that wasn't enough for you, I have fire juggling clowns at intersections in my next story on the Not So Serious News, guys. I mean, come on. Are we having fun with the news or not? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Watch cops in Commerce City confront unicycling, fire-juggling clown in an intersection. Our next story in the Not So Serious News. I'll share the video in just a second. In Commerce City, Colorado, drivers say at a busy intersection got more than a red light this week. They got a circus act. The department said earlier this week it received numerous calls about a man baby dressed as a clown who was spotted juggling fire while riding a unicycle in the middle of an intersection at US 85 and 60th Avenue. To verify the unusual reports, the Commerce City Police Department sent out a drone. Send in the drones, which, surely enough, captured video. They're like, I ain't going down there. Why don't you go? I don't know. Just send the drone, damn it. Just send the drone. While police acknowledged the act was impressive, they warned it was also illegal. According to the department, the man was trespassing in the median and impeding traffic by failing to clear the crosswalk in time, creating a safety hazard for both the performer and the drivers traveling through the intersection. The police say we actually regularly do enforcement efforts at this intersection to ensure that pedestrians selling wares and services aren't interfering with you and the roadway, and it's worked, Commerce City Police said in the social media post. We don't often get reports like this anymore. Well, to be fair, we've never got one quite like this. Let me go without any further ado. Let me show you on my next story on the Not So Serious News why juggling clowns and intersections. Right after these messages. We'll be right back.
Where the fun and excitement are as big as the winning.
I'm not going casino up on Cripple Creek. I'm not doing it.
Poker bars, our delicious mid-city grill and
I want to see the video.
Favorite food and drinks. The Century Casino Hotel lets you stretch an exciting visit into an unforgettable stay. And membership in the Winter Zone lets you enjoy a little more of everything. Just call or click to find out more. So
Drunker dream if I ever did see one.
Hotel in Cripple Creek.
Play it, dumbass. Here we go. Fire juggling clowns on BF Live The Vibe. Not So Serious News. Here we go. I think he needs a little.
On a unicycle.
On a unicycle, Scotty. I'm forgetting elements here. I got so many things going on. Absolutely, buddy. Here, I'm trying to hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, step right this way. See the death-defying clown juggle fire at an intersection for no apparent reason. Step right this way. And that's what we got. We got We got it all for you here on the Vibe. Not so. Come on. CNN showing you fire juggling clowns at intersections? I think not. Let's see what we got here for comments on some of these stories. And then we'll see what what's going on. There's Bro Dog for President, where we left off. Mine gets acknowledged by the, in fact, Bro Dog for President. There you go. The one and only Bro Dog for President. Psych, acknowledged right there from Terry Name. Let's see. I haven't seen Psych in a minute or Bob. Hey, BF, check your DMs on X. I found a swan video and quickly recorded it with my phone. As you will see, it was much funnier than I expected it to be. Well, let's go right here real quick, and I will say, hi, folks. Oh. Hi, folks. Your views are important to me here on BF Live The Vibe. I'm really grateful that people want to send me live, relevant content in real time. So I'm going to go over to my DMs. I'm going to avoid all the nudes he sent me. That Sean sent me, and I'm going to show you a spawn. I'm not going to show those nudes there, Sean. I'm not doing it. I'm waiting for this to load up, whatever it is.
Would you believe I got a whole quarter of weed for $14 at the dispensary today?
Damn, what? Scott, that's good news. That's a bargain. Hey,
damn.
Sean, I'm getting I didn't do that good, Scott. I was happy yesterday because yesterday was my dispensary day too, buddy. So I had to put a little pep in my step. What I got pink guava or something guava. Yeah. I forgot the name already.
Rocky Road is this one.
Rocky Road. Yeah, but they had a sale on it, Scott, is what I was getting at. They had a scale on it, nice little sale on it. So, but not quite as good as your sale. All right. But yeah, we left off with our unicycle, fire juggling unicyclist, Sean Riggle. It says failed to load in X over here, buddy, on that thing that you tried to send me. So, but I appreciate people sending me live relevant content in real time and participating in BF Live The Vibe. I appreciate that. Let me see. I was going to play. This. Oh. I didn't get it, Sean. I'm going to move on to our next story and then not so serious news. What she said? Oh, okay, Stormy. What is it with we got like even Terry Nee can send me stuff and he's a boomer. What the fuck is your excuse there, Sean Riggle? All right, let's continue on. Failed to load is what it says. Failed to load. All right, guys. I've done stories. I think I'm so happy to have years behind us now with all my friends here. We did a story about somebody like cooking like a cake on an airplane one time on an international flight. Does that ring a bell to any of you guys?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
lady.
somebody like baked a whole ass cake on the way, wanted it to be fresh or something stupid. Well, Bob, I got another story about a mom making a whole ass meal on a plane, if you will. Something went viral doing this, buddy. This is my next story in the not so serious news. A mom who's 71 goes viral after making elaborate sandwiches for her entire family mid-flight, Bobby Nick, and I'm going to show it to you right here. Look at this stuff. Look at this layout across her and the husband's lap, bro.
Oh my God.
Like it's like a lap board. Like they got them across both trays, bro. Like it's not like she just made one or two. She like literally, well, we got 8 flying let's go. I'm going to feed all of you fools. A mother's instinct to make sure no one went hungry didn't stop at airport security or even at 30,000 feet. A viral video made its rounds on TikTok showing Shelly Murphy, 71, of Morgan, Utah, turning her economy class seat into what viewers jokingly dubbed a makeshift deli as she prepared sandwiches for her family during a 5-hour flight. The clip sparked a lively mix of delight, disbelief, and debate, and we're going to do some of that right here on the Vibe. In the footage, Murphy spread several sub rolls across tray tables and began assembling full-ass sandwiches, layering meat, cheese, onion, pickles, lettuce, mayonnaise, before handing them out to her adult children and their spouses. I'll read a little bit, and then I'm going to go back to the video. The video was shared by her daughter, Alicia De Pasquale, 48, who can be heard thanking her mom as she accepted her portion. I thank you, Mom, De Pasquale. I'm just assuming that's her accent. She said in a clip. As a fellow passenger across the aisle appeared to watch the scene unfold with a look of amazement. Oh, where's my sandwich, bitch? I'll take a sandwich, bitch. Murphy's son, Ned, later praised the sandwich as very good, while De Pasquale's husband, Donnie, quickly agreed. For the family, the moment appears less like a stunt and more like a familiar act of care just happening at cruising altitude. But online, however, where everybody knows that's where the real world exists. But online, however, reactions were mixed. Some viewers applauded Murphy's dedication. She brought Subway on the plane. One commenter joked, while another wrote, the sandwiches look amazing. Others were less enthusiastic, questioning the practicality and the hygiene of mid-flight food prep. I'm scared of bringing the wrong size shampoo on a plane, and this lady bought a whole freaking sandwich shop. That is true, guys, because like Pecan, I want to know the scenario where like I want to be there when TSA scans her deli meat carry-on, bro. Like it had to look like a lunch meat sack, right?
Yeah,
it had to be. And it is that like don't make you pour out a bottle of water. One person commented. Another said, with all the germs and closeness of people jammed into a tiny tube, yeah, I'm not making sandwiches. Another person commented. Concerns about cleanliness also popped up, with one viewer writing, oh, the bacteria in the air is throwing me. Still, De Pasquale was quick to defend her mom in the comments, responding to one compliment by writing, they were amazing and she is the best. So here, let's watch this. Let's watch it in action now. Here we go. Get bigger. That's what she said.
Is my flashlight on?
Now, I mean, Scott, I'm a smell guy. You know, I don't eat all these vegetables and mayos and all these condiments and all. So if that was too close to me and hitting my nose, that might throw me off a little bit. But as long as I'm not being touched by any of it, I'm not too put off by this. I don't know.
No, it could be worse.
Like I said, I'm just people have had issues getting water and lesser things through airport security. I want to be there. This is impressive, but I want to be there when she went through and got her bag checked. I wanted to be there from that part of this trip. Oh, they're just cold. Sonny, they're just cold cuts. We got Scott.
I'd only be worried about if there's a fuse coming out of one of them sandwiches.
Well, there'd be a thing, right? So that's exactly, Scott. So so her lunch meat had to be scanned at some point. Like somebody went, look, there's about like a pound of lunch meat going there. There's some cheese, there's some lettuce, there's some rolls. Like somebody saw that at some point, Scott, and maybe they probably had to figure out. I assume it's lunch meat, ma'am. You sure it's not there? Like you're disguising a bomb or something in here, or?
Thank you, Mom.
Widow Killer makes a fair point. When you're in a vacuum tube, I've heard of people having an allergic reaction just from smelling peanut butter and shit. Well, they'll both do that too, yes.
Dad, how is it? We should take.
Sure, Sean. All right, one more time. Let it play. So look, let's see. What does she got? She's definitely got the bags of deli lunch meat, Scott.
Yeah.
Right? So she had to have a pack of rolls. She had to have a couple pound or two of meat and cheeses and onions and got through airport security with it. And is throwing it down.
Thank you, Mom.
Look at all them jealous passengers. Hey, sandwich bitch lady, make me one too. All right, that's what it looks like when mom makes a. Just
that looks awesome
on a plane. Yeah, all right. Now this is going back to our angry geese, swan, and bird stories and all. Sean Riggle was attempting to send me this, and he finally succeeded. So let's watch what Sean provided for us in real time. The Swan on the Vibe. Let's see.
Look into the legacy of a local artist and his iconic mural, and we hear from a small town in New York whose famous swan was stolen, then eaten.
Oh shit! Oh shit! They ate the son of a bitch, Scott. They stole the pride swan and ate it. Oh hell! All right, let me run that one more time. I got ahead of me again.
Legacy of a local artist and his iconic mural, and we hear from a small town in New York whose famous swan was stolen, then eaten.
And the kid left. Thank you, Sean Riggle. There you go. Adding to the fun and adding to the vibe is my friend Sean Riggle. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, I see. And there is. We're gonna do that in a minute. I see somebody backstage. All right, buddy. We're gonna do this.
Tomatoes ready. Tomatoes.
Get your tomatoes ready, everybody. Heard of people having an allergic reaction. All right, let's see where we are with the news because it is 1:26. How about this? We're just in time to finish up with a sexy bikini report, guys. Now, Scott, Bro Dog has kind of overtaken you as kind of the star of your little clique right there, right? You accept that, you know that. I got my dumb dog here. Dare I say there are many people that are only like pet parents, Scott. They really that their pet is their child. It's their life. It's their dependent, maybe.
Right.
Some might say legally. Well, a lawyer, according to the Bikini Report, she's going to tell you about it. A lawyer is actually going to court, Scott, to sue the IRS for the right to consider your pet an actual dependent because it's somebody that it relies on you for its care and its food, eating and all that stuff. It meets the criteria. But let's find out more about this on the Bikini Report. Hey, Bikini Report, tell us about the lawyer who is cleverly, let's see if it's going to go anywhere, attempts to sue the IRS to have them recognize our pets as proper dependents on our taxes. Go ahead, Bikini Report, looking good.
Has just filed a lawsuit demanding the IRS recognize pets as dependents. Amanda Reynolds argues that her golden retriever satisfies every meaningful element of dependent under the Internal Revenue Code, other than the pesky human part. Those elements include that the dog is fully dependent on Reynolds for shelter, food, training, transportation, all daily living, and medical care.
Right.
It has no independent
Sounds like a dependent to me.
Income, lives with her, and has yearly expenses of more than $5,000. Reynolds says that for all intents and purposes, her dog is a daughter and definitely a dependent. And by not recognizing that and offering the tax credits and deductions available for human dependents, current tax law violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. She's arguing that dogs should be considered, quote, quasi-citizens entitled to limited civil recognition, including dependency status for tax purposes. It's not looking good for her so far, but we want to know what you think. Should people get tax breaks for their doggy dependents? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Why, thank you, Bikini Report, for that very attractive and educational report. What do we think, guys? Scott, I tend to agree with that, and not just because she's looking real good in that bikini.
I agree with it, but I don't think it could ever happen because it would promote like puppy mills and people who just collect dogs just to get a.
And they call it puppy mill. You make a good point, Scott. Scott goes right to how people are going to scheme it right away. Because that's what people will ultimately probably do. But I got to say, there's a decent argument in that is they depend on you. You spend a lot of money on them. There's healthcare costs. There's a lot involved in taking care of a pet. And I don't think it would be so bad if you could prove you take care of this pet on a certain level that you would get a little of your kind of money back, man, because they got our hands in our pockets enough. And I do believe that many of us treat our pets like children or others. Yes.
And I mean, pets is a choice. You choose to take them on. Well, I mean, children sometimes aren't a choice either, but.
Look, mine's already on your wavelength, Scott. Mine says I'm going to go pigeon nap some pigeons to claim all them on my taxes. Make all them taxes right there. There you go. I have homing pigeons, Mai says. She's already got it figured out. Going to claim them on her taxes. Wow, Scott nailed it right there, says Jerry Lahane, who's checking in for some fun and positive vibes. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. At exactly 1:30, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, we wrap up just in time the fun news, the other news. I hope you enjoyed the not so serious news. Proving that there's still fun to be had with news, if it's the not so serious news. And like I just said, it is 1:30, where I'm checking in from the East Coast of the United States. Scott knows what that means so well. He's already got his head start on the 2.5 minute piss break we're about to take, folks, on this fine Tuesday right here on BF Live The Vibe. hey guys, why don't we do this? It only takes 2.5 minutes. It all gives us a chance to stand up and get a little exercise. Let the blood circulation go back into your base cheeks. You can run to your fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that after this 2.5-minute piss break, we're going to come back and throw tomatoes at Andrew and play America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch while throwing tomatoes at Andrew? We'll have to do the sexy segments for the ladies, if there's enough ladies in the chat to justify it. I also have, what else do I have? I have right here, I got Perry Talk. We got into some Perry Talk, because Perry was on last night. I got National Day calendar. We could even do a little Scott's Hole stuff. We're just going to hang out here for the next hour and a half after this 2.5-minute piss break and see how much fun we can continue with and get into. So ready, set, go, folks. Run, grab what you need, but come back 2.5 minutes for more fun right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Pee-pee touched. And back for the second half of BF Live The Vibe stream show 478 on a fantastic Tuesday. Hanging out with my friends. I'm really loving it. Bobby got that popping out. Everybody's making these cool like backgrounds and stuff.
Oh yeah, bro.
Looks good, man. Did Peacock make that for you? You doing your own thing over there? What are you doing there, Bobby? So many different ways to make this stuff. Oh, you muted yourself, buddy. You hit mute. Oh, guess he ain't talking to me. Oh, he checked the fuck. Oh, my guys left me. Look, they're all the piss break. Bobby Nix just got a phone call. He just checking out on me. That's okay. Oh, Amy's here. Amy just got membered up the other day. She says, I'm here, but not for a long time. Hey, Amy. Oh, a lot for a long time. A lot for a long time. Hello. There you go. I thought it made you saying here, but not for a long time. You got membered up yesterday on BF Live The Vibe. Space Nerd checks in. Why don't we run the Space Nerd video while we wait for our bros to come back here for the second half of BF Live The Vibe from the piss break. We're going to acknowledge our friend Space Nerd the way we do with the Terry Nee produced welcome video that is for Space Nerd. Welcome to Tuesday, Space Nerd. Welcome to the Vibe.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task.
That's how Amy's multitasking. I'm glad I'm
out into where no
watching
man has
also,
gone
Amy.
before.
Thank you. I'll take that mistake.
Space.
Nerd.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
The nerd call goes out to the space nerd, who steps into the vibe. Hello, Spice Nard, says our friend Buckshot Kid checking in. There's the rocket's red glare going up by the space nerd. Nerd, nerd, nerd. Everybody's heard about the nerd. Berkshire Curd from Space Nerd. Let's see. We're gonna do the I want to make sure that Jerry is reciprocating this. Let me see. The authorities just released a pic of a masked guy at the mother's front door, and it looks like the same guy. What is it, Perry? Is it? Are you talking about that Savannah Guthrie thing? That is crazy. I'm thinking that it looks like that masked guy keeps attacking Division on Raw, maybe connected to Savannah Guthrie's mom's disappearance. That's a crazy story, isn't it?
Yeah.
That almost seems. I mean, I don't know. I guess I watch too much CSI and stuff like Bobby, Nick, and Peacock. I'm like, no, is it the brother? I don't know. It's usually somebody right on screen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to. It's usually somebody right on screen. And I'm like, I should find that latest picture.
It's Al Roker. Oh.
I never did like you, bitch. Oh my goodness, it's a yeah, that is a terrible story though. We're making light of it, but and then you think it's like it could be like the gardener or somebody that's
whoa,
close
and
to
just went live.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh.
All right. Well, I was going to tell y'all, one of the things I meant to tell you is get your tomatoes ready. But first, I need to make sure that if Jerry Lehane is coming over here telling me that DJ Electra and KC have quit their Catch-22 show after 2 years and 100-plus episodes, but continue their Stern-based shows, I just want to know that he is over there letting them know what's going on over here on BF Live The Vibe. If you're giving updates, you have to got to do it both ways, Jerry, okay? If you want to give us all the updates. Nerd, yes. A lot for a long time. Wrong chat. The freaky colors are eye grabbers. Bobby. Says Jerry Lehane. I do like that, man. His shit pops more than mine. I like it. I love it. Looks good there, Bobby. Thank you. I appreciate you representing in your backdrop during my show.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Hello, Spice Nard. Buckshot Kid. All right, let's do it. Oh, here the tomatoes are coming in. Just bring them in because they can't wait. Well, Scott, everybody's coming on. Come on.
Scott, he's fucking live right now on his channel.
Tomatoes.
What are you doing?
Boo!
Wait a minute.
Welcher!
I'm going over there right now just to shit on his channel. All right, I'm going to go to Andrew the Giant 96. Let's say Andrew
You're
96.
going to lose subscribers now.
I'm going to go on his live. If I can find I've got Andre the Giant. Let me see what's live right now. Let me go home.
Why are you doing this to me, Andrew?
Everybody go over and there it is. Andrew, go over there.
Welching on the bet.
And just there. Pecan's already over. He's got a shitload of tomatoes in there. There we go, Pecan. You're doing it right. There we go. He's already got them. G-O-M. Here we go.
What are you doing?
Chili peppers. Scott would have came on here, ball man. He's a welcher. Scott, don't ever make a bet with this kid again. Don't ever do it again, Scott. Don't ever do it again.
Just sitting here bored.
You're sitting here bored. You're on a show. Why do you have to do 2 shows at once? Tell me that, Andrew. Why do you have to do 2 shows at once?
You don't have to.
Look at them tomatoes from Sean Riggle. Look at that. Look at it. Look. I threw them in the chat right there. Let's do a pop-out chat.
You cheat everybody by not giving them your 100%.
Look at
that. 100%, yeah.
Focusing on
End this. Stop this.
That's right. And the least you could do is honor Scott. He would have came on here bald for you, Andrew.
Yeah,
you welcher.
My hair, man.
Boo. You would have, Scott. You would have been bald as shit, and you would have absolutely done it, man.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He ain't ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
He's proud of himself. He's proud of himself.
I could easily sit here and do both.
Andrew, people are suggesting
you made a bet.
So we bet.
You made a bet that you wouldn't do anything else besides BF Live for a week.
Yeah. And it's a pretty damn. You ended up really good on that side of the bed. As far as Scott put up a lot more risk than you did.
That's 6 years worth of hair, baby.
He put up a lot more. Andrew, Stormy wasn't joking when she said your solo streams suck because they suck.
You don't want this, Andrew. You got to turn this around.
Peeps, look, they're writing in caps, Andrew. I'm actually kind of upset with you. You lost tomatoes from my sister. She don't throw tomatoes to anybody. Andrew. Reneging, I bet shame. Sean.
You know what?
He is a drag on the show.
I don't even need this channel anymore since I'm not using it.
Andrew, I already told you, do your stuff on Sundays on there.
But you bet it though. You bet
but right.
At this point, Sundays barely.
It's just 1 week.
Oh, shut up! Sunday's barely nothing.
You made a bet. It's only 5 days. It's just Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. And Scott, I even give him the opportunity to stay backstage for an hour and do whatever he wants to, and he could fool us, and he could go, "Okay, Bob, put me on. I'm going to put it down now," and he don't even do that.
Yeah.
No, you not only lost the bet, but you welched on the bet, Andrew.
You don't want to be known as that guy.
You are that guy, Andrew. You're that guy that don't follow through with anything.
I threw tomatoes and hit, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. She made a connection. You brought shame. Andrew, step one. Right now, you have to admit that you had zero intentions of actually holding up your side of the bet. Andrew, you were never going to hold it up, were you?
I shaved my eyebrows one time when I lost a bet to you.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. I don't know. Mm-mm.
And I can't even just get 5 days of your attention.
This is right. It's very simple. You put up much less equity than Andrew did.
Yes.
Shame.
You are now not a man anymore, Andrew.
Yeah.
You are just a little boy.
Now he's a little girl.
Loser. Can't believe this.
Unbelievable.
I'm a bitch boy.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, you're a bitch boy. 100%.
Who's just going to lean into it now?
Shame. Shame.
Yeah.
I had a newspaper.
You're right.
Shame.
Smack you right on the goddamn nose. And your stream. And your live stream, Andrew. Jesus.
Yeah. He's doing it right in front of me.
Yep. Andrew, don't N-word. Says Jerry Lehane. That's right. I already know the answer, but I want to hear you say it, that you had no intention of holding up your side of the bet.
To concentrate on the stream I'm on.
Fucking duh! Fucking duh!
Sean Riggle, I already know the answer, but you want to hear him holding the bet. We got that one. Let me see. What is all over your face? Gross. Go wash it. What was the bet? I got for those joining late here, Scott, because not everybody was there when you set up the bet.
Yeah, the bet was if I lost, he got New England, of course. And if I lost, I was going to come on the show and completely shave my head. And I haven't had a haircut since the pandemic. And
he only talks when you do.
But if he lost, he had to go 1 week, which is really just 5 days, Monday through Friday, of going on BF Live with no other devices, no other platforms, just BF Live and BF Live only, no cut, no shorts.
That was it.
And definitely not go live on your own channel.
Scott, I asked him yesterday. I asked him nicely to shut his iPad off. He did not do that. He would not do that.
Can you do it, Andrew?
I don't even have it in front of me.
Well, now you don't. But
Barry
guess what? You're still doing a goddamn live.
Yeah, he is. I'm watching it.
He does just like Perry. Like Perry tried to welch out the green machine. I'll show you some of that when we do Perry talk. But yeah, he's a scammer. He's like Perry. Andrew, the only thing you're concentrating on is being a jerk.
Man.
For real, yo.
Sean Riggle, the new host of No Filter is Alf. For the week. Says our friend Sean Riggle. Well, it has been suggested, Andrew, that one of the punishments should be that I do a one-off sports heads. It'll be myself, Bone Loads, and Scott in your place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people suggested that.
We'll talk about sports.
Baby, we'll talk about how you.
Without you.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Without you, Andrew.
You can watch if you want.
On my welching mind. Dream about you. Oh, I'm sure Andrew thought this bet was a good idea at the time, but didn't think through the withdrawals or the maybe the negatives about it. Well, Andrew, he made, like, Scott done this before, and Scott lost the first time and literally came on every stream after that with 0 eyebrows on his skull because he honored his bet. He says, Andrew, I will shave my eyebrows off if your team wins. And
most people would say that I risked way too much considering what I was going to get. But I knew it was going to be a challenge for Andrew, and I'm not trying to destroy him or his channel. You know, I think it'd actually be good. I think it would be good for him just to see what it would be like to give 100% to one show at a time.
What a concept. Reality, what a concept. Sean Riggle says not only is he doing a live, he's doing a live that makes absolutely no sense because it's one side of the conversation.
Exactly.
Great ideas. He likes the sports heads minus our friend Andrew here.
Sports heads is a good show.
Well, Scott is picking up ideas here on the vibe. All right.
Been a while.
I showed you some stuff. There's still some stuff, obviously some stuff flowing in. Super Bowl related still coming in my feed. But check this out. I'm going to take you back to the 80s. We talk about how much the world has changed. And how about this? Since the 80s, this is when the New York Football Giants had a victory in 1987. I want to say that Jeff Hostetler was the quarterback, but that has no bearing on what you're about to see here, everybody. Watch what he picks up off the field. Phil McConkey finds something on the field. Watch this. A loaded piece.
Yeah, you got yourself a gun. Yeah. Got yourself a gun. Yo, I'm living in this time behind enemy lines.
Bro, what is it?
It's a gun, Scott. During the 1987 celebration, the post-game celebration, Phil McConkey of the New York Football Giants was just walking around, celebrating, jumping up and down, and he noticed a little something laying on the ground all by itself, Scott.
Excuse me, what did he feel? What did he feel? What?
A little something? What did I say? His name's Phil McConkey. Is that what I said? Is that McConkey?
Phil what?
Oh, Phil McConkey. Phil
McConkey.
You got yourself a gun. Yeah. Got yourself a gun. Yo, I'm living in this time behind enemy lines, so I got mine. I hope you got yourself a gun. You from the hood? I hope you got yourself a gun.
I would expect that after the Jay-Z show or something. Jay-Z, you dropped your gun. Gimme Bezos. Hey, what's up, Gimme Bezos? Says, bring me on that sports head so I can quote bad stats and mispronounce names. Jabarius just got traded.
Yeah, you got yourself a gun. Yeah. Got yourself a gun. Yo, I'm living in this time behind enemy lines, so I got mine. I hope you got yourself a gun. You from the hood? I hope you got yourself a gun.
So, times have changed. I can see they were practicing gun safety, says Space Nerd. I guess they must have trained that because with the years later that Plaxico Burress ended up shooting himself in the foot. He was a New York Giant when he had a pistol in his pocket or in his waistpants, and he shot himself in the leg or the foot. All right. Well, one more thing, and I will say this. You know, we had a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody here, except for Andrew, on screen that showed up for my smokable halftime party. Even if he showed up, I would have said that, Scott, because it was a lot of fun. And we just did our own thing, man. It wasn't too much complaining or nothing. We were saying, hey, man, we would just like to do something that we relate to. Well, this brother right here, this it says, don't worry, white people. Us Mexicans and Puerto Ricans, they didn't understand Big Bunny neither. Listen, watch. He's speaking some gibberish ass Spanish. They don't even know. Ooh, Andrew's not live anymore. We must have shamed him. Something.
Oh man, I was just throwing tomatoes at him. He went off.
Shame.
There you go.
Shame.
Thank you. Andrew's not live anymore. What he says, let me go back on the shame. Sean says, I can talk about Don Mattingly and Wade Boggs' mustaches. the sports heads. We got that one. I see they're practicing gun safeties where we left off. We got that one. Andrew's not live anymore. Pointed at not anyone. Didn't wave it around like a ninny. Yeah, well, it still wasn't good to have like a loaded weapon in a club in his loose, like he had loose pants pockets, and also just leave your gun alone. You don't need to understand the words as long as it makes you dance. Well, I would like to at least know the songs in advance. Like if they said they were having Santana on, I know many Santana songs because they were released one after another and they became part of our popular culture. You saw me show the video where young people younger than us couldn't even identify Bad Bunny songs. If they were out in the ether and if I even didn't understand them, I would probably still dance to them, but they haven't even released enough music for it to let it catch on and become a thing. I digress. We're just going to get on from that. All right. I just wanted to leave that. They don't even understand him.
I want to say thank you to everybody who threw tomatoes at Andrew because he looks like he's took a beating and he ended his life.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Good old fashioned.
Shame. We're going to make a man out of you one of these days, Andrew.
Shame.
A man that doesn't welch on bets, goddammit.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to get you one day. Andrew, it's like you're purposely doing the exact opposite of what the bet was. I'm not mad. I'm just actually very, very disappointed with you, Andrew. You need to learn lessons of life.
Dang.
Be a man. Be a man.
After Jeff Tate of Queens, are like, whoa, that's cool. Silent lucidity, space nerd. All right. Last week I showed you those fake ass women out here. Well, look at one of these. Look at somebody tried to get a little edge in wrestling here. These college wrestler, he's built a little different. Let's watch why.
They with the rat pack.
What the hell? What's he got?
That's the rat trap. Find them in that trash bag off the interstate. House out here snitching. They with the rat pack.
He got one of them rubber asses on. Look.
Hit them with the chopper. That's the rat trap. Find them in that trash bag off the interstate.
What's up, Green Man?
Out here snitching.
All right, there you go, Andrew. What would you get excited about? You saw a guy's pants getting ripped off. You got excited like Perry, didn't you?
Yeah. Snap pants.
Oh, snap pants. Interesting.
He likes snap pants.
I'm going to thank everybody who contributes any way you do to BF Live the Vibe. Well, it'll be through super chats, memberships, or maybe you just push me some content on the Discord over there on BF Live the Vibe. Like this next piece I'm going to show you. I thought this was a funny video that was shared with me. A gentleman was out there making his very own documentary when he got famously photobombed by someone. Let's see, let's spot it right here. Then we'll have fun. We'll get on with our next segment on the Vibe. But check this out. This gentleman right here, he's filming his very own kind of documentary situation. Watch somebody that kind of does a pop-up, a cameo in the back.
They use something they call pyroprocessing. The interesting thing is they call it pyroprocessing, but it's a molten salt process. They're dissolving this thing in
Looking George Lucas.
Why don't they call it molten salt? They want no association with molten salt because then it brings up another superior.
I don't even think he knew it. I wonder if the cameraman even noticed it, guys, because I would have been like, fucking this George Lucas behind you. But one more time, when you're out on the street and you get photobombed by George Lucas when you're making your own
something they call pyroprocessing.
Documentary video.
The interesting thing is they call it pyroprocessing, but it's a molten salt process. They're dissolving this thing in a molten salt.
And I like how he did it, Scott, like he knew what he was doing. Like, he threw his mug like right up in there, like, I'm gonna be in your film, bro. Like, watch this. He's like,
process. They're dissolving.
Boom.
And they're doing electrochemistry on it. Why don't they call it molten salt? They want no association with molten salt because then it brings up another
there, see, and thank you very much for sharing that with me. And Widow Killer points out accurately, he says,
dude from Marvel
Stan Lee?
that always, he looked exactly like Stan Lee for a minute.
Did he? That music wasn't added to the video. It just happens whenever you're near George Lucas. It just automatically starts playing out in the ether like that. It starts playing. Space Nerd is laughing. Notice how the camera went and followed George. He was like, yeah, that was funny.
I don't want to film this guy anymore. I want to film George Lucas.
I definitely, yes. I've been like, let's see one more time here. Let's watch.
called pyroprocessing. The interesting thing is they call it pyroprocessing.
Let's see how far he goes off his dude.
Salt process. They're dissolving this thing in a molten salt, and they're doing electrochemistry on it.
He tried to get them both in there.
They want no association with molten
I think
salt.
dude that with the dude talking, I think he moved when his bro went like this. He like walked in the shot. He's like, "What are you doing, bro?" He walked over to it. That was funny, man. So there you go. Photobomb.
Molten salt, and they're doing electrochemistry on it. Why don't they call it molten salt? They want no association with molten salt.
Hey, no shit. What is this creep dissolving in molten salt? Yeah, I don't know. We might not want to know. He might have just doxed himself or something here. Stan Lee died, says Buckshot Kid. Reminds Andrew. Don't tell Perry that. He knows. Let's not anyone think that's Stan Lee. They're not. Let's see. The music wasn't added. Space Nerd is laughing. Notice the camera follows George. I did notice that. And I also know, why don't we do a quick National Day calendar check? I don't think we checked it since last week. It's always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. So let's make our way over there and check a little National Day calendar with a little National Day. Hey, as soon as I find the element, I'll play it. There we go. The National Day Calendar segment is what we're doing right now on February 10th. It is a Tuesday, February 10th, but it feels like a fine day hanging out with the chat family. Let's see what holidays or celebrations are set for today. The 10th of February, Scott, we're already in the double digits of February. Right. We're gonna push these months out of the way and get to spring before you know it, buddy. 33 of them come to you from holding steady at 33.
By the way, 62 degrees here.
What did you say?
62 degrees where I'm at.
Oh my God, Scott. That's amazing. We need some of that here, man, because we got all of that snow and ice and we've had hardly any melting. Let's check that. Thank you for letting me know that, Scott. It's February 10th and not Friday. Wrong F. It is Tuesday, February 10th. It's National Flannel Day. Scott, you rocking your flannel already, aren't you? Are you not?
No, not today. Just
not today?
Camouflage.
Okay, normally you got some flannel on. National Home Warranty Day. I don't know about that one. National Cream Cheese Brownie Day. Bob and Nate, we're talking about some food now. Yeah. National Umbrella Day. Safer Internet Day. Let's go back to the top. It's just a few today. Let's see what we're talking about with National Flannel Day. Now, Scott, when I was younger, I guess I always thought, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, maybe like the older adults or the cooler guys or the young, I thought there's something that was cool about flannel when I remember being a teenager. Like, I felt like cool right into flannel. You like some flannel? Or what do you think?
I didn't like it growing up or not. I was probably into my 30s before I started wearing flannel.
Is that right? Like, see, I worked on the weekend with my father knew someone that rehabbed houses, and so they would let me be the gopher on the weekend, and so I'd have to wear like work shop stuff. So I'd wear a t-shirt and I'd wear like a simple button-up flannel, bro. And it's something about a flannel that made me feel like a real man, a manly man. Right. National Flannel Day today on February 10th on the National Day calendar. Do you know what that means? We're celebrating a fabric that has been the uniform of the working class, a staple of grunge style, and a must-have clothing item for outdoor enthusiasts for centuries. If you're wondering what flannel is, we're here to tell you. It's a fabric, not a pattern. Now here, right away, Scott, I've already learned something. Right. I thought flannel was simply the name of that kind of those checked line pattern. Right. It's in fact a fabric, not a pattern. It's a soft woven, screen jumping sumbitch. It says it's a soft woven thread that is brushed to create a soft texture while providing additional insulation. For context, brushing is a process that creates the raised fibers that are intended to trap air and body heat. While many people call any plaid shirt a flannel can also be a solid colored shirt too. Scott, I didn't
really think about it like that. I was always calling plaid flannel, I think.
My head is twisted on this one, Scott. I did not know that you could get a solid colored shirt and you could still legally call it a flannel. I didn't know that was a thing, but I learned stuff here every day too. Here's a brief history of flannel. Flannel was first created in Wales during the 17th century as a replacement for a gwalanen, which was basically plain wool. Farmers needed something that was warm but also absorbed the dampness of the Welsh climate. By the 19th century, flannel was a necessary piece of workwear for miners, loggers, and railroad workers. Military branches began using flannel as part of their uniforms to keep the soldiers warm in the trenches. The Carhartt brand, which is very popular to this day, became a leader in popularizing flannel work shirts as fashion. In the 1990s, grunge bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam wore flannel shirts, creating a fashion movement in the music scene. Flannel is so popular that horse owners use the material as a blanket for their horses because it provides a high level of warmth. I learned something today, Scott, on National Flannel Day.
No.
Don't always say if we're not careful, we might learn something before we're done. Let's see what everybody's saying here in the chat about National Flannel Day. I wonder, Dobby Moulton, Stanley died. CBYOD says, pee poopy, pee. You don't eat the poo-poo, the pee-poo-pee, says my friend CBYOD. Sean Riggle says, Andrew, why is there gunk all over your eyelashes and eyebrows?
Ew, gross.
It's probably just boogers. Don't be alarmed. Oh, sorry, Andrew. I'm sorry about Scott. I try to get a 1 on Andrew, and that bottom screen gets crowded. Here we go.
Oh,
shiz.
Dry skin.
That, you know what that comes from?
Yeah.
Watching on bets.
Oh, hey, that's right. Uh-oh. Looks like Andrew had his afternoon. Let's see what everybody's saying here. There's the membership link. Too deep. So deep, put a butt to sleep. Sean Riggle says, it's a terrible fabric that doesn't stretch and is really uncomfortable, LOL, according to our friend. So not everybody's a fan of National Flannel Day in the chat. Well, let's talk about National Cream Cheese Brownie Day today on the Vibe while Andrew answers the phone. I've probably had these once or twice. National Cream Cheese Brownie. Why not? Cream cheese is good. Brownies are good. On February 10th, National Cream Cheese Brownie Day shines a spotlight on an irresistible dessert bar. Combining chocolate and cream cheese has long been a favorite in the bakery. When it's added to a brownie recipe, the results are spectacular. It's making me hungry. Mm-hmm. The brownie has been around since the 1800s, but was first documented in 1906 in the cookbook, the Boston Cooking School Cookbook. There are hundreds of cream cheese brownie recipes. However, we also enjoy them cut up into parfaits or mixed into ice cream, add a dollop of whipped cream. It's Cream Cheese Brownie Day. We're talking about National Day calendar items here. Always a holiday or a celebration for someone or something. National Umbrella Day, guys. Now, did many of you grow up like me that we were told if you open up the umbrella indoors, something happens to you?
Yeah, my grandma would get straight up mad about it.
Right? Yeah, Scott. Like some people would get like really like, don't you fucking get it? They would get like really like stupid, like crazy paranoid about it. And Pecan, I heard you say as much too, right?
Yeah, they always say it's a bad luck.
Absolutely. It's bad luck, and I would never want to do it, but still to this day from the kind of legend that was putting me in a child. But let's see if that's covered on National Umbrella Day on February 10th. National Umbrella Day cast a little shade, if you will, on February 10th. The day honors one of the world's most useful inventions, the umbrella. Not only does the umbrella help keep us dry from the rain, but it also protects us from the heat of the sun. Now, that's something I understand, Scott. I never used it as a parasol, they call that, right, I think, when they use it for the sun.
Oh, yeah, I never did that either.
But I see clever people of the Asian persuasion and others, they use a umbrella, when on hot days. And I've never really done that too much, Scott, although we probably should, I think.
Right.
It keeps the sun out as well. It helps protect us from the heat of the sun. You can also use an umbrella as a fashion accessory. While the umbrella is primarily practical, they also decorate cocktails. These brightly colored paper umbrellas make fun party favors, especially when visiting a sunny location. Umbrellas have also found their way into the art world. Their color and shape make sharp silhouettes. They also serve as canvas for art. In movies, umbrellas play a role too. For example, they played vital parts in Singing in the Rain with Gene Kelly and the Mary Poppins movie, which we all know she kind of lifted off it. Buckshot Kid says, you can't dry an umbrella outside when it rains, so you had to open it inside and leave it in the tub. We might have done that a couple of times, Scott, where we've like shook them out outside, and then I think we like lay them on the hard floor, maybe next to the door or a tile floor, if you will. But there you go. That's how Buckshot Kid remembers it. So there you go. It's Umbrella Day. It says that the word umbrella comes from the Latin word umbra, meaning a shade or shadow. Brawly is a slang word for umbrella, often used in Britain. I need my brawly, I do. Give me my brawly. In Britain, New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. Bumbershoot is a fanciful Americanism for an umbrella from the late 19th century, Scott. Bumbershoot? Don't you be bumbershoot. A bumbershoot is a fanciful Americanism for an umbrella from the late 19th century. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we did the ones that were kind of most fun and most relevant. And I always say, if you're not careful, you just might learn something before you're done on any episode of BF Live The Vibe. That was just our quick check of the National Day calendar. It is Tuesday, February 10th, and you are watching and or listening to BF Live The Vibe stream show 478. We do this 3 hours a day, Monday through Friday, hanging out with my great bros and bro dog, Scott. Oh, bro dog, how's bro dog? Has he brought you much treats or surprises back lately?
No, but because it's been all the snow on the ground, I think it's been made it a little more difficult for him to track anything down.
Interesting. Well, maybe now with the thaw, maybe he'll get back to hunting and bring in some strangers back. But
before we get too far away from that umbrella talk, I always thought it'd be a good invention if they made an umbrella that extended all the way to the ground. That way, when you're in public and you want a little private time, you can just whip out your privacy umbrella and have a smoke or whatever you do, you know.
Well, like a full, like a body cape, like a basically like your own like a bath shower kind of thing or whatever, shower curtain, just all the way down. Interesting. Yeah. But Scott, I remember it was a thing when I was younger, and they still have them nowadays, where you'd have the hat you put on your head that was the umbrella.
Yeah, yeah.
And boy, people swore they were, look, man, I got the world figured out, man. I'm not using that extra hand for an umbrella. I'm wearing this fancy hat right here, an umbrella hat, Scott. Yep. Yeah. So, good old umbrellas.
Umbrella, Ella.
A. Oh, look, check it, Scott, but hitting us with the A. All right. Well, I'm glad Bro Dog is here because I have a video about the legend of Bro Dog.
Check this out, Bro Dog.
Greatness? Let me tell you about Bro Dog. Leader of the Prop Master 69. Streets talk about him like a legend, but I know the truth. He's real, and he's better than the stories. He keeps the pack.
That's a Terry Need joint all over. Let me hit you with that again. Here you go.
You want to know greatness? Let me tell you about Bro Dog. Leader of the Prop Master 69. Streets talk about him like a legend, but I know the truth. He's real, and he's better than the stories. He keeps the pack.
He's known in the dog community, everybody. Don't even front on Bro Dog. It's the legend of Bro Dog, as illustrated by Terry Nee right there. Let me see what other fun content I have to share with you. Oh, well, Terry Nee was traveling around the other day, and I think he saw this out in the wild right here. Let me run this for you. Terry Nee saw the real Ghostbusters. Terry Nee ended up seeing the real ass Ghostbusters. Terry Nee out there living his best life, hanging out with the Ghostbusters. Who you gonna call?
I know greatness. Let me tell you about Bro Dog. Leader of the Prop Master 69. Streets talk about him like a legend, but I know the truth. He's real, and he's better than the stories. He keeps the pack.
I need more of that story, Terry. I need more of that. It was the Ecto one, and we are having fun cutting it up here on BF. Folks, that scream of horror means only one thing here on this particular show. It's breaking poos.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh, God.
All right, Bobby. Oh, God. Let me put up my little disclaimer here, ladies and gentlemen, because, we do talk about whatever we want to talk about here on The Vibe. Now, for whatever reason, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here to BF Live The Vibe, a couple months back, our great friend Wendy Pack, Bobby's friend from the Howard Stern Show, all of our friend, for whatever reason, she started waking up in the morning and sending pictures of her morning constitutional to Bobby Nick. That's what that scream of horror was. We turned it into a segment. It's breaking poos. Then other people jumped in. So now we don't even know if it's Wendy or not, but we're going to go to Bob. We can't show it because of terms of service. Bob, what did you get and who was it from? What did they do?
It was from Wendy. And
there you go. The one and only Wendy Pack from the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. BF, there's a pile of shit in the water that is a light brown color, but there's all kinds of shit around the water that's way darker in the front of the bowl, in the back of the bowl. I don't know if it's like, dried on or what, but
like he's doing the Talking Head song when he does that.
Oh,
in front of
my
the water,
God.
it carries the water under the water.
Yeah,
it sounds like that's
for
what
real,
you're doing,
dude.
Oh,
and,
Lord.
And the water is colored yellow as well. So.
Oh, and it was all yellow. Well, there we go, folks. We kind of tell you, we're not sure what ever inspired her to do it, but whenever she does it, we bring it to you in the form of breaking poos.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Woo! Well, look who's checking in just in time for that particular segment. Josh in Tennessee. Just in time here. There's a tune-in factor for you. Welcome to the immature fun that we have here on BF Live The Vibe. We just love making the most of our one ride we get on this planet, folks. Good morning, Wendy, says Mandy Diff. She knows that scream of horror means only one thing. It's normally Wendy sending Bobby Nick breaking poos here on BF Live The Vibe. That was amazing. We've done Canadian Corner. We've done Breaking Poos. We got Terry Nee's Legend of Bro Dogs videos and just showing you some fun stuff and having fun right here on BF Live The Vibe. How about, speaking of which, let's keep going.
Hello there.
That's Terry Nee's dog right there.
Hello there.
He represents the Bro Dog fan club right there. So that's the Terry Nee jam right there. Let me see what else I got for you. And then we're getting on some other fun segments here. We got ladies in the chat. Do we got ladies? Should I do the sexy segments for my ladies? I also have this video. For those of you new here to BF Live The Vibe, I heard some talk about maybe there was going to be another wedding between Scott and Bobby Nick. It's all been thrown around so many ways. But if you were here for the original wedding, you will know that the Reverend Wild Bill married Bobby Nick and Scott right here on BF Live The Vibe. And Terry Nee
First onto the runway, a sleek lace gown with a confident attitude, mirrored shades included. The fitted bodice and sweeping train catch the light with every step. Following up, a playful take on the mermaid silhouette. First onto the runway, a sleek lace gown with a confident attitude.
I love it too,
mirrored
Mrs.
shades
Thompson.
included. The fitted bodice
Bold,
and
ain't it?
sweeping train catch the light with every step. Following up, a playful take on the mermaid silhouette.
Oh, there you go. So we got that video right there. That is the fun we have in this community. Terry Nee and all this great chat family taking what we do and taking it to another level. Well, wow, how about this? I know we got Space Nerd in the chat. We got Mrs. Thompson in the chat. And I like to wait till we got Mandy Diff in the chat. That's 3 ladies at least. My sister's in the chat. So why don't we get sexy for them, guys, right here in the 3rd hour of BF Live The Vibe. 14 minutes into hour number 3 of BF Live The Vibe, and I have the best ladies that hang out in my chat family. So every now and then, I like to give them what they need, what they deserve, their juicy man meat.
Juicy man meat. BF loves it the most, that's no lie. We hit a party time and everybody. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Girls, get your straight. Yes, it's true. Get the party started. It's just for you.
We, dare I say, have the best ladies in all of the chat family. They show up every day here on The Vibe and they say, hey, BF, when you make, got Bikini Report, you make it sexy for the girls, for the girls, for the guys. What do you have for us ladies? And then we come up with juicy man meat. Here comes your first piece, ladies and gentlemen. There, it should be just ladies and not so much Andrew. But if you want to submit anything for any segment here on BF Live The Vibe, if you're not connected with me on social medias, why not? Number one, you can slide on my DMs. But if you're not hooked up with me like that, you can go over to the Discord that you see running in the chat. And over there is a BF Live The Vibe section. Or you can hit me up at bflive420@gmail.com like a lot of you ladies do. and provide juicy man meat for your segment right here. And here comes your first piece right now. I'll shut up and play it.
Check this out.
Okay.
BF.
I look good.
Okay. On the street and I got my swag on. Okay. Get the money, gotta
Where's the
get
best
my
ladies
bag
at? Come on, judge them, ladies. Hey, nerd, there's Crazy Cute. I knew the ladies were around today, and that's why I'm bringing them their juicy man meat. Eye candy time. Come on. Where's my membership ladies out there? There's a juicy man meat emoji, or you can rate them out of 10. Whatever you want to do. Or you can do.
Okay. On the street and I got my swag on. Okay. Get the money, gotta get my bag on.
All right, that's enough of that one. And there's a strong possibility that was sent to me by my very own big sister, Kathy, who you see in the chat. But you can send me stuff, so it doesn't all have to be from my big sister at bflive420@gmail.com as I pull up your second piece of content that is juicy man meat intended just for the ladies, and the gay guys too, and Andrew. There we go. Well, I said the same thing twice. I said gay and gay.
I was wondering, when will you come to my ranch and let me take you for a ride?
Yeehaw!
I was wondering.
Because if not, I'm going to have to hit this horse again.
When will you come to my ranch and let me take you for a ride?
This is AI. This is definitely AI.
Yeah, it's gay eye even. Let me see. I think this is a repeat, but 8 out of 10, 4 stars. Well, I will say this, that I literally put them in my hopper in the order I get them. So if you ladies are extra horny and you're turning something in twice, it's all you, it ain't me. I'm highly heterosexual. I'm not playing something twice on purpose. Let me see. We have Buckshot Kid who said that. He says, it's now juicy man AI. Or gay eye. Hoya Kathy says, my friend Space Nerd right there. Mrs. Thompson says, I still like a dad bod better, but I won't turn these guys away. And I hear that refreshingly out of many women in the chat. And if you want to submit some things that other women do not, bflive420@gmail.com as I bring you your next piece of content in your segment made just for the ladies, called Just for the Ladies, Juicy Man Meat. That's what we're doing. All right, I got piece number 3 right here. And I think that you guys are right because just like with the girl stuff, now a lot of the AI is creeping into the juicy man meat.
I don't need to rush this. I don't need guarantees. I just need you. I don't need to rush this. I don't need guarantees. I just need you.
Pinging the game.
I don't need to rush this.
Definitely. Pinging the game meter. Because,
more gay eye. More gay eye.
More gay eye. The missus is correct. Sean Riggle says, let me see. He says, every single video is AI for this segment. Always has been. Hey. Yeah. I'm talking about, I mean, some of it's real, Pecan. I need to believe that some of it's real. You know, we show real videos and then Space Nerd comes and say, well, those breasts aren't real. And then you got Sean Riggle coming here saying, well, none of this shit's real. I need to believe that this last piece of stuff that I show just for my ladies is real. And if not, it don't matter to me. Oh, I think it's AI. I don't know. Got a lot of gay eye in here, guys. But I just don't shoot the messenger. I just throw them in the hopper, the order you send them to me. I shared the wrong screen at bflive420@gmail.com. I shared my entire bookmarks and not my last piece of content that is meant just for the ladies. They send it to me. It's for them.
Your sin still hides in my cold.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Like a ghost.
I appreciate what them computer programmers do to these bodies. Let me show you.
That never fades.
That bad money? No.
Your sin
Space Nerd checks in with an 8 out of 10 rating, 4 stars for our last guy. Whatever it is,
like a ghost,
it's not as wasteful as Andrew's channel. Good point. All right, that's enough of that gay AI. 1, 2, 3, 4. I played 4, but I will play no more because that's kind of the limit I try to bring when I bring the ladies their juicy man meat. Now let's get on with more fun with the show.
Hey, yeah, it's time to rock, ladies, feel the heat. Juicy man meat. Beat up nuts at the most, that's no lie. We're here to party time and everybody. Juicy man meat. Juicy man meat. Go get your
We're having it, and we're doing it, and we're getting into it on Tuesday, February 10th, right here on The Vibe. And I'm an optimist. I say it's hopeful. It's going to be spring any minute now. I don't think I'm the only optimist, no. Terry Nee, he's a golfing guy. I think he makes no secret of that. He likes to be out on the links when he can. He can't wait to be out on the course doing this again, guys.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
When you mix alcohol and golf carts, B-cunt.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at this.
What the? Oh, shit.
Oh, he almost took dude's ankles out. You can do it, Terry. You can do it, Terry. Maybe for these guys, it's better off that it's winter. Give them a chance to heal. But P-cunt, like, we would all have that urge too, and it wouldn't take much alcohol neither. Like, if you knew your boy wasn't paying attention in the passenger seat and you're riding one of them, Scott, you're gonna hit the brake or step on it, right? You're gonna do one.
I used to have one. The factory I used to work at was so big. I had one that I drove around from area there, and every time I got in it, man, a little bit of the kid would come out in me.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, Scott, because here we ride these regular, bigger licensed vehicles, and you don't get near the thrill you do is like zooming around a plant or something, and it's almost like it's not allowed, maybe, or something. Maybe that's what it is. But I agree. Even when I drove forklifts, Scott, I felt the same way.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah,
right? Forklifts. Yeah, see, I drove some forklifts. Oh shit. As I said, Scott, it wouldn't take much alcohol to have us doing this.
Oh shit.
All right, there you go. Kind of started. Sean Riggle says, I like that one golf cart video. It's like a retirement home, and this guy is throwing rocks at the window, so one of the retirees just runs into him and runs him over with a golf cart. Yeah, it is crazy because them old people, they give no Fs, man. They're like, fucking, what you going to do, put in jail the rest of my life? They don't care. Let me see. Space Nerd was laughing at that, having fun. It's Crazy Q says, thank you, BF, for my dose of eye candy before I go stand in a mall and laugh. All right. I'm glad we could bring some love to you. Love that sunflower. Let me see. I just got my juicy man meat at home, so it's all just eye candy for me. Talking about her man. That's some loyalty right there from Crazy Cute Sunflower. I'm not buying it, but okay. No. And we got that video right there. Why don't we do... It is 2:24 where I'm coming to you from here on the East Coast of the United States. Do you think anybody... I don't know if anybody even cares to play America's favorite new game show anymore, do they? Chat, do you want to play America's favorite new game show?
We had tomatoes.
Yeah, tomato. Oh, that's right. That's it. Game over. He had lots of tomatoes.
That's what he ate today, this motherfucker.
Man, Scott, I thought then when we started the game and somebody answered on the first answer, that was the shortest game ever. I think you just created the shortest game ever because you're right. I'm like, there ain't no better answer than he's going to get tomatoes in the chat. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Just a guess says tomato. Mandy says stuffed shell. She's like ravioli. She's always high and hungry, so she's always throwing out what she wants to eat. She's like, I'd have some ravioli. I haven't played some. I'd have. Well, mate, there's a couple guesses in there. Hey, why don't we mess around? We got time to kill here anyway on BF Live The Vibe. We do 3 hours here every day. So let's play America's favorite new game show. Let's see if he wants to play. Make sure he's not doing anything. It's Andrew the Giant. Andrew, are you awake and ready to play?
Can we play, Andrew? You're too fucking busy doing another goddamn stream while you're on the stream, huh?
I'm good.
He's good. All right, Andrew. Well, let me go to some of these guesses here because I thought people might be a little bitter and they might not want to play, but there's some people playing right here. First of all, Space Nerd started out by saying, nope, I ain't playing. Just a guess through tomatoes right away after that. But then we did get some guesses coming in. Andrew, Mandy Diff says, did you have any stuffed shells, Andrew?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Oh, I thought he said yep, Scott.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to have 2 short endings to this segment right here. Mandy Diff then says, Andrew, did you have ravioli?
No.
He did not have ravioli. Andrew, Mandy Diff says, did you have pizza?
Nope.
No pizza.
Andrew, Pecan 420 says, Andrew, did you have tomato soup with a CLT, a cock, lettuce, and tomato sandwich? Andrew. I'm not buying it.
Yeah, me either.
Not buying a pecan. Tomato based is just a guess. Mandy Diff says, Andrew, did you have tuna fish?
Nope.
Buckshot Kid says, Andrew, he had tomato with a side of tomatoes and some tomato juice. He did. Much like Scott said at the beginning. Andrew, Mandy Diff says, did you have chicken fingers?
Chicken.
Was it the finger? Was it the finger variety?
No.
Oh well, wait a minute. All right, Mandy, you got it. You got it half right. It was chicken. We need to figure out what form of chicken, and it was not chicken fingers. Tomatoes, mac and cheese, alphabet soup, chili mac, potato salad, all by Mandy Diff. Sean Riggle says, "Did you have eyelash and eyebrow crust?"
Can you guess what dipping sauce I had with it?
It wasn't hamburger.
Ketchup.
It's not chicken fingers. What form of chicken? It was. Nick Live TV says it was tube steak smothered in underwear. That's right. Not with grilled cheese and chicken soup. Not pot pie. A fistful of pills that of which, while you don't know what any of them are. Was it nugget form chicken, Andrew?
Yeah.
What?
Yes?
It was crunchy, too.
Crunchy chicken nuggets is what Andrew had. All right,
okay. There you go.
We barely got that out of him, ladies and gentlemen. So you have to join us next time if you want to play America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew ate for lunch today? It was crispy, crunchy chicken, maybe dino chicken nuggets. Andrew, did you have, everybody's guessing, did you have dino nuggies, Andrew?
I wish.
Dino nuggies? You wish you had dino nuggies. You got 3 guesses of dino nuggies, and Pecan said he had dipped them in Jizzy Ranch.
Yep.
Jizzy Ranch sauce. All right, speaking of Jizzy Ranch, I know a guy that might just like some Jizzy Ranch. He lives out there in Reseda.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I will not. Let's see if he ate some Jizzy Ranch. I have a little Perry talk I want to do. He did get a challenge last night, a little kind of crowdsourced that started off the show. I'll show you that. I'll show you some other stuff that went down on Perry Caravella Live on Twitter X as we get into a little midday Perry talk. Why don't we do it? Where's all my Perry heads? I saw some of you last night hanging out in the chat for Perry Caravella Live. It was Monday night, Perry Caravella Live, Monday night PCL. So let's see what went down over there on Twitter X. And then I'm going to show you one of the early crowd sources that he had to do that I thought was pretty fun here. And some of that will be covered here when we go into the Twitter X right here real quick. Let me scroll down to my starting position, and let's go get into a little Perry talk. It went pretty late last night. I saw Scott jumped in the chat at some point, buddy. I saw you there.
All right.
And I definitely did the thing like probably around or after midnight. It was well after midnight, I think, bud. I kind of sat down on my couch and I did the old nod off thing and had Perry, woke up to Perry yelling. So I didn't make it all the way through, but last night was Monday night PCL. I'm going to show you what he did at the beginning of the show. Oh, yes. Now, for those of you that are regular fans, or even if you're not, you know, Scott, he bought that AMC movie card where he pays a flat fee and he can go see a certain amount of movies every month.
Right.
Well, we determined that all he basically does is goes there and falls asleep, and he never remembers any of the movies, Scott.
Yeah.
So that came up in the chat yesterday. People were asking him about I call it a nap card, his movie card. So this is about the movie that Perry wants to see. Maybe he'll see this with his AMC card on Perry Talk.
Crime 101. That's the movie I want to go see.
Crime 101.
It's with Chris Hemsworthy and Halle Berry.
That's every show.
And a bunch of other
He
actors.
shit his pants last night. That's every show, Widow Killer.
Crime 101 is
the movie. Why do you want to see it?
Hey, Jan.
Because it's about Halle Berry or a movie with Halle Berry and
So
Chris
see that this
Hemsworth.
week then. Why don't you go tomorrow or Wednesday?
Tomorrow is my laundry day. Don't bother me tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Crime 101.
Can't do another laundry day, so people were asking him, like, Perry, do you still have that useless, like, he just hands out money like he does to the mechanic. Like, do you have that useless AMC card? It's basically just like a nap card. He talks about how, I mean, you do get a good nap at a theater, but I'm not paying for it. Sean Riggle says, Andrew's going to be eating crow for the next few weeks.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. And to give you a better definition of that, Sean further goes in the chat. Oh, Shannon Shaw said, you're going to eat some crow because the Baltimore Ravens went to the Super Bowl. The media all eating some crow. Sean lets us know that FYI, to eat crow is an American idiom, meaning to be forced to admit a mistake, accept defeat, or apologize for being wrong after taking strong and confident or an arrogant stance. Andrew, did you know that? I don't think that was directed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he says. All right, well, we're in the middle of Perry Talk. Thank you for that little fact. Oh, my God, Bobby Nick's background is fire, Juggalette Jen. You're right.
Hell yeah.
He's really got that BF Live the vibe popping. Stormy checks in. The lovely Stormy snuck in here and goes, Andrew is giving a sneak preview of his talent he performs from his solo channel. That's right, he's doing it right here, Stormy. Exactly. It's like Sean Riggle said. You're basically watching him when you go over there. He's like, oh, you're just watching a guy ignoring the stream that he's actually doing. Stormy checks in on the vibe. Hope you're doing.
Stormy, did you hear that Andrew welched on the bet?
Throw tomatoes, Stormy. He totally welched.
Tomatoes for Andrew.
It's a full for a whole weekend. He's going to his
Tomatoes.
chat. We finally humiliated, shamed him into not doing his live during my show today. The guys did. So let me see. Stormy checks in for positive vibes during the day. All right. Now, let's see. Last night, I'm going to show you why his shirt is wet like this, and it's not from like 92 from Randy. It's not.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope. Now, everybody knows, if you're a regular viewer on Perry Caravello Live, that every time someone is generous enough to give a gifted membership, Perry has to do one jumping jack for every membership given away, Scott. Last night,
Right.
Tom gave away 5, and Perry does as follows.
I've gifted.
There you go. You're welcome, everybody.
Ooh, 5 farts. He was supposed to do 5 jumping jacks. Scott, be like 5 farts.
Bonus.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna wash these tomorrow now. Shit. Thanks.
He's got to wash them tomorrow now, guys. So because don't be a sore loser, Andrew. Boo, Andrew. That means you get punished, Andrew. Says Stormy
right.
here. That's right, Stormy. We were talking about tomatoes, and I think was it Widow Killer or Buckshot Kid? One of them two suggested that I do a one-off sports heads with myself, Bone Loads, and Scott in Andrew's spot as punishment.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that together. But until we put that together, let's look at, I believe this was the media share that won last night. Mondays is Media Share Monday on Perry Caravello Live, if you've never seen it. And boy, they have some talented people, just like we do in our community. They have hella talented people, Scott. This is the musical that is. You probably saw this. You were in the chat with me last night. Perry Caravello, the musical.
And ready for the biggest musical of the year. Wasn't for skateboards, we never would have been on the freeway. And we never would have killed that innocent old lady. Skateboards ruined my life. Backed by popular demand.
I'll tell you, nerd.
I hit it in the head with my skateboard. I hit it in the head with my skateboard. And it goes yip, 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 and it runs away. You want to see it again?
Killing dogs with his skateboard.
Injuries, I wouldn't have difficulty standing. If it weren't for the injuries, I'd never got a blowjob from Randy. Every last regret that I ever had. Ran my business to the ground. I was a deadbeat dad. Every last headache, every last ordeal can be traced right back to a moment with skateboards ruined my life. Pre-order your tickets now.
I'll never go see that gay fucking play. Whack job.
I'm telling you, Scott, the media shares that they do in the Perry Caravello universe are amazing. There's one of them right there. Stormy says, Andrew, should you shave your head? LOL. You look like a lesbian without your facial hair.
I think he should have to shave it all. Shave his head totally bald and his facial hair gone too.
And his one ball too.
I only have one testicle.
And
I've
you get
always
one hair.
had my eyes on his eyebrows. I'd take an eyebrow.
Stormy,
Yeah.
we managed to shame him to this point, Stormy, but we have all totally told him that we know Scott would never welch on a bed. That man would have came on these streams with a bald ass head, and we're trying to make Andrew realize that and feel bad about it.
Yeah, 100%. Andrew, you've lost your man card. It's taken away. Sorry.
Hey, being a deadbeat
Did it
parent
to
is
yourself?
the hip new thing. That's right in that musical. Randy at the play was hilarious, says Widow Killer. Space Nerd gets acknowledged by Spawn. Sean Riggle says, shave the head, eyebrows, eyelashes, and the ball bag. I threw it in there.
I only have one testicle.
Well, you should shave your only one testicle. Tomatoes being thrown. We got make sure you put an Andrew emoji with those, please. So I don't misconstrue. I know that you're fucking around, but no. But,
Hey, Bobby Friend.
Yeah,
Bobby
man.
Friend, there's a link to Babyface Andrew in the BF Live chat.
Let's see what Babyface Andrew is up here over on the BF Live chat right here, real quick. I got it, buddy. Thank you, BF Live. Thanks, Stormy. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is this lesbian look, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess this is taking us back to the old days. I guess the good old days. You know. Let me show you what I got right
I
here.
should have made him put that Undertaker outfit back on.
with the lady hat and all that. And then put a wig on him or something. All right, this is Babyface Andrew. The last time he looked like a lesbian without his facial hair.
Yeah. Oh my God. Stupid. Oh my God. That's the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ridiculous.
You ridiculous.
Shit.
Look how fat your face is.
Look at him. Yeah.
Wow. Andrew, now you do look retarded. Jesus Christ.
Big old jughead on it.
Look at that mop top he's got with no facial hair. Look at that.
Why is his smile not look as good now?
It is. That's his old place.
Oh, no. Yeah, you lost it all, dude.
Permanently shadow ban Andrew.
This was a bad bet on your part, my friend.
Oh God. Oh.
That's what I was looking for once.
I can't believe that looks like a set of balls.
It looks like a set of balls.
That's what I was looking for once.
Healthy? You look fat. You look like Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Which is kind of what we're in the middle of. We are in the middle of doing Perry talk. And we got distracted by, had his old place up there in the Wisconsin joint right here in the middle of Perry talk. Thank you for Stormy for throwing that in, or I think Bobby, who threw that in? Let me see. Stormy did. Thank you, Stormy, for throwing that Babyface Andrew. Andrew, here's the quote. Andrew, now you do look retarded. Will forever be one of my favorite Bobby Nick moments, says Stormy. Andrew, now you do look retarded. And Sean Riggle simply says, ha, to that one right here. All right, so let's talk about the beginning of Perry Caravello Live last night, because they do the crowd sources, Scott, and they try to get him to drink and eat stuff. That's part of the thing. Not so bad. I have a theory about this. When he was off the entire month of January, he went from being 205 all the time. Now he's like 214, Scott.
Yeah.
So I have a theory. I think we were keeping him regular by giving him food, and he was going to the bathroom and at least pooping regular.
Right.
I think we were keeping him thin, buddy.
A little structure to his life.
Yeah, we were kind of giving him a routine. Well, last night, at any rate, this is what he was asked to do. And he kind of did. He scammed us. He tried to do a scam. Let's watch a little bit of Perry talk. This Space Nerd and everybody wondering why his shirt ended up being wet. You're going to see it involves this segment and Green Machine. And this is how we'll have fun with Perry talk.
Will be good. You'll get the 20. Okay. So just take a picture of the inside of your fridge and send it to me, please.
Oh, yeah, I see this.
Now, wait a minute. I went a little ahead, Scott, because before this, actually, before that, it was like 58, wasn't it? It was like, here.
Yeah, he had to get a full bottle of it. He said
that's
he only
right.
had a half bottle.
Right. Thank you, Scott. Yes, he had to.
Because that's dishonesty.
That was the wrong spot.
Well, how much?
I'm not gonna waste food and
Terry.
be dishonest about the best thing for my stomach.
Right.
They told him he had to get a bottle of Green Machine, a health drink out of the fridge, Scott, right?
Right.
And waterboard himself essentially with it. Not really, but kind of do like splash, flash dance and pour it over his head over the sink in there.
Well, first of all, I think we've covered before. It's really not that great for you. It's loaded with sugar, and
It's not loaded with sugar. It's got
quite a
fresh.
Now, this health fitness guru, he believes, Scott, that healthy sugars from fruit won't make you as fat as he is. He thinks that only if you eat table sugar, that he don't like, just because it's fruit sugar doesn't mean it won't make you fatter, Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, look at you. You must have had hella fruit.
Items in there that turn the
He's a
sugar.
hella
Right,
fruit.
but you think it's
He's a good one there, Pecan. He's a hella fruit.
Shut the fuck up. It's not good for you.
Right, it's not as healthy as you may think it is. Anyway, my question is, just to do a little math here, how much does a bottle cost to buy?
Right.
I don't know because I don't.
60 grams of sugar in it. It's pure sugar, but he thinks it won't kill me because it came from fruit. It seeped out of the fruit. It won't kill me. So
Shut the fuck up.
$5. Okay, so
$5 or $7.
7? Is it 7 or 5?
I don't know.
Okay.
So here's the math, Scott, that they always do. Right? It's like $5 or $7 a container. Let's see how much they pay him and how he reacts to this. Let's see.
Shopping.
Okay, well, let's say it's 7. You'd be netting $13. Okay, so
For how much the bottle?
he's offering $20 just to pour it down the drain.
All right, so green drink, right? His Green Machine, $20 to pour it down the drain. But watch,
If I have a full bottle anymore.
he already gets up from the thing scamming, Scott. I don't know if I have a full bottle. Watch this.
Let's check if you do. Let's check if you do.
Let me see what I have.
Exactly. Dream Man's a regular viewer and knows that Perry buys Green Machine every week. He knows exactly how much it is and how much he has in his fridge. That's what I'm adding to that. Hey, Terry, getting knowledge by the
What
nerd.
you want, blue machine or green machine?
You're whatever is more full. Doesn't matter.
Blue Machine is what you were in 92. Hey-o.
Cabinet door is always open.
Doors always open, never stays shut. It's got the fridge hinged on the wrong side.
Shut the fuck up.
It should swing toward the door so you don't have to walk against the wall to get in your own refrigerator. Stupid is as stupid does, Pecan. He loves his stupid, man.
Yeah.
Yes, Green Machine, they call it.
Yeah, that one.
He calls it the Green Machine or Blue Machine.
Right
yeah.
there. Just grab that one.
Space Nerd, he's the typical supplement, magic pill guy. He believes that if it says it like slimming or loses weight, he thinks that taking a collection of 10 things that make you lose weight makes you lose weight, and it just makes you fatter in a different way.
That's not full. Do you have one that's more full than
It's not full, Scott.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't have another one.
I don't have another
Okay,
one.
All right. Hold on. I'll accept that, but you got to do it the right way. You got to. Where you going?
Coming back to the.
He wants to get away from the
pour it
scene
down
of
the
crime.
street.
Walking away from the scene of the crime.
You're up. Pour it down.
So look, so Scott, I picked up on this too because he went too willingly to do this. Like he knew he was going to say I only have half a bottle.
Yeah.
He didn't, because normally he's like, that's wasteful and I'm not fucking doing it. But he's like, I'm going to scam him. I'm going to tell him I only have half a bottle.
The sink here.
I'm showing you that.
That's what he drinks, nerd. That Naked brand Blue Machine and Green Machine.
I have this much.
Sean Riggle says, according to Google, Naked Green Machine is generally not considered healthy. Everyday drink due to its extremely high sugar content, totaling 53 grams in a 15-ounce bottle. That's a more you know from Sean Riggle. Yeah, he's the guy that thinks, yes, salad is healthy, but if you eat a vat full of salad, you're still going to get fat.
Shut the fuck up.
That was the Benji Bronk diet from the Howard Stern show.
Okay.
That's all I have.
That's all he has, guys.
I'll accept it.
Okay.
If the guy gives a hard time, I'll chip in an extra a 5 to make up for it. But
I gotta go shopping tomorrow.
Okay. Well, hold on. Before you do it, Perry, you got to say the line. Okay. Let me get this on.
And I love this because he believes in these products so much, Scott. I love what they make him say as well. Right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I like it.
Say the line, which is, "This shit is garbage. I hate this stuff," to the camera, and then pour it down. Okay. This shit is garbage. I hate this stuff, and then pour it down.
So I gotta lie? throw it away?
Well, Perry, get in character. Because you got to look into the camera and say, "This shit is garbage. I hate this stuff," and then dump it down. That's all.
And I love Scott because he agonizes. Like, he doesn't want to say it, and he'll add an extra word or two. Well, this guy said that I got to say this, and Tom will make him. I love it.
This shit is my favorite. It's the one that I drink all the time.
Hey,
See? For money, all you got to do is just repeat the line. And then he complains because the streams last until like 3 a.m. my time.
Not going to get you paid, Perry, so let's try.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That stove is ancient, says Terry Nee. It almost burned his house down. Yeah, bro, he left his cutting board on that back burner, and there's the burnt board right there, Scott.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
See the singe mark, and it's got a casserole dish. First of all, who still uses these Corning casserole dishes? He stole that from his mother too.
Daddy!
Cut. No, daddy. Perry, don't add anything to
Sean
the
Riggle
performance.
notices and likes how he keeps flammable items on his burners on his stove.
It's very cut and dry what he wants. So just do.
You're right, Sean. I'm old school, and I don't store anything in my house. If I need to sit something down, I will find anywhere else before it's ever that stove.
Look into the camera sincerely. Don't untwist it yet. Okay, look into the camera and say, and don't add. Wait,
well, of course you do, Space Nerd, but you're not a grown-ass man. Space Nerd says she still has these casserole dishes, these Corningware.
Just listen to the direction before you do it, because if you screw it up, you don't get paid. So it makes sense to listen, okay?
The same thing happened to me, Widow Killer. Widow Killer says, I fell asleep on the couch watching PCL last night. When I woke up, they were still on, Scott, at 3:15 a.m. our time.
Yeah, I fell asleep watching it too. I didn't.
You look into the camera right here and say, this shit is garbage. I hate this stuff. And then pour it down. Don't add to it. Don't do anything. And then when you come back to the camera, you can maybe walk.
Go ahead, Scott.
I just zoomed in on his refrigerator because I was wanting to figure out if that was some diapers on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then that little black sticker, I was able to zoom in and read that black sticker. It says "Cowboys' butts drive me nuts."
And he just leaves it there. He's got no issue with it. He's got no issue with it. Cowboy butts drive him nuts. Thank you for your powers of observation, Scott. Sean says, the stove is an accident waiting to happen for a guy like him. Sean, and if you were here on a previous episode of Perry Talk, I played you the Patreon call where he admitted to Tom that he accidentally turned the back burner on. Dream Man said that he didn't know the back burners worked. Well, that was a scam, Dream Man. It's not that they didn't work. It's just that he never wanted to turn them on. So just like this, he just lies when he wants to lie. Look at the burn marks on the cutting board, says Widow Killer. Exactly. That's what we were just talking about. Terry Nee's getting lapped. Cowboy butts drive me nuts. Yep, says Sean Riggle.
Get back. But while you're in here, you got to be convincing. Are we understanding each other?
This shit is garbage, and then pour it down, correct?
This shit is garbage. I hate this stuff. Pour it down, and that's it. Don't add anything.
And wonders why the stream went to 3:15, Scott. It was a very simple thing. Just pour it down and say something and get on with your life.
Else. No more. Don't color anything onto it. Go. Action.
This shit is garbage. I hate this stuff.
Now, Scott, I would say that from the moment he said, guys, that he only had one container, Scott, I was calling bullshit in the chat. You could probably go back in real time and say he's lying, he's scamming, bullshit. And I'm going to show you, I was exactly right. Hey, Pop Smurf checks into the vibes. Pop Smurf, we are in the middle of hanging out, having fun and positive vibes in the midday. I'm doing my Perry Talk segment right now, where Perry was he was tasked to drink or actually pour out his bottle of health drink, and he's scamming everybody, saying he only had a half bottle when we wanted the full bottle. Pop Smurf says, "Howdy, y'all. How's everyone doing today? Hey, Pop Smurf, welcome to Perry Talk."
That's it. It's done. Thank you.
Jag off.
All right.
So Perry, you
thinks he got away with it.
So, and by the way, technically it is garbage. It's
but did he? Let's see
loaded
now.
with
That's
sugar
for
and sodium
to
and
the
stuff.
part that I showed you earlier here.
Neither.
Okay, then Perry.
Oh, here, I gotta go back. Here we go.
So we're here.
So
I'm leaving. The show this much.
Okay.
That's all I have.
all right, let's
It
go.
must be true.
Because this is Scott. When I started this, it was the clip where he says, "Take a picture of your
Keep
fridge
your
for
dumb
me."
cigarettes.
The 20. I need.
Here he goes. Now this is where Tom figures him out, and he didn't even put it together, Scott.
Right.
No, The last update, Dream Man, is probably the one you heard, my friend, where Tom simply announced that he made a proclamation that the movie was done. It was, I don't know if it's done or in the can or whatever, but it's, I guess the final cut was done, maybe. I don't know. I think that's kind of like vague, loose information coming out, best I can follow. But now, after scamming and said he only had half a bottle of the drink in order to satisfy this challenge, Tom says, Perry, go to your fridge, and he sneaks, he really got this by him, Scott. He says, take a picture of your fridge while you're in there.
Right.
Not really knowing what Tom wanted the picture for.
It's a little picture. Vertical up and down, please, to capture everything.
Good on Tom for doing this.
Or a side by side.
Whatever captures the whole everything that's in there, just to keep you honest.
And he always he'll say, send me that picture. Sean says the 52 plus grams of sugar is roughly 13 teaspoons of sugar, of dang sugar. Yeah, you ever see those?
All right, send that over.
They do those videos where they show you in Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks like how much sugar, Scott, they pour in a cup before they even put any liquid into. Bro, those things, it's like half a cup or a third a cup of sugar.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you see it in dry form like that.
Okay, please.
All right, so now he's sending Tom the picture. This is where he gets busted, Matt.
Okay.
Hey, Matt.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, send this to
It's done, but they're shopping it around, I think, says Widow Killer of his thoughts on the movie. Perry always forgets kitchen cam. Yeah, he also forgot toilet cam last night, Scott, because he darted off. He had a quick turtle head poking out, and he ran. Right, you were watching, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then Tom convinced him, because we saw it on the executive cam, that he told Perry that, why do you do the weird thing where you fold your toilet paper after you wipe your butt and dip it in the water to wipe your ass again? And he totally copped to it and said that he did it, Scott. He totally copped to it and said, yeah, so what? I dip a little bit in the water after. He totally copped to it. Yep.
Man.
All right.
Now here comes where he gets figured out.
No, I'm not throwing that second one away.
Second
what?
Second what, Scott? Yes. Yeah. I didn't hear that the first time. Let's look.
I'm going to put this on the screen here.
So he did. So that just proves to you all along, Scott, that he knew from the half a bottle what he was doing. He was going to scam, because when he took the picture, he didn't protest, but you heard him say quickly, I'm not doing it to the second one. I'll be damned. Fucking scammer. Yep.
That's not full. Do you have one that's more?
Second one away.
There you go.
Okay, see, Perry, I've got a problem with this. I'm going to put this on the screen here.
Here we go, Scott. Cold busted.
See, just want to think I can trust you.
I knew he was scamming. I called it from the get.
I'm going to show this on the screen.
Before he even poured the first one, I knew it.
You're not putting this picture on the stream.
This is great.
You know what?
I love when he gets caught lying about dumb shit.
Stop.
I'm leaving. The show's over.
He's arguing like he's going to show him his mortgage or his bank numbers, guys. If you show a picture of juice in my fridge on my stream, like, what else are we going to show?
Put the phone down and stop getting. You're mad because you know you scammed us. Okay, so let's just.
Scammed you by what?
I'm going to show you. Okay, so calm yourself. So stop with the threats. Okay, that's not necessary. Okay, because you do the electricity. Barry, let's just be clear on one thing. You do the electricity, and you're only hurting one person. That's you. Okay, so that's not going to happen. We know that. Okay, and you're not going anywhere either. But here, I am going to show this.
I'll wait till he shows the picture, and I'm going to show you doing it.
I have to.
Waterboarding himself.
For what?
Well, I'm going to remind you, Perry, of the offer that you just accepted. Okay?
What the fuck is he recycling toilet paper? Bro, Papa Smurf, he's crazy, man. I mean, if you picked up on any of this, he's a little bit off. He says, what the fuck, recycling toilet paper? It's just, it's laziness rather than using wet wipes or being anything proper. He automatically like defaults to being gross.
Now, the offer was to pour a full green. Now, I have an answer to how this is going to be solved. Okay.
Burping because he doesn't like what Tom's saying, Scott.
I said grab a full green machine. You said a green or blue machine.
Burping.
And you said,
I didn't see the full one until I pulled the one.
Okay, because I see it immediately. It's right here. The blue machine right there. That's a full bottle right there. Okay? That's a full bottle.
I didn't see that until now.
Okay. Well, here's how we're going to solve this, Perry. You poured a half bottle down. Okay, just now. So in my opinion, you owe us another half bottle. And I do think this was a scam attempt for you. So that blue machine, just look at it right there.
Look, right
Half
there,
of that
Scott.
down the drain. You got to say this.
A full bottle in the back of the fridge, the blue machine. There's green machine in the front and a full bottle of blue in the back. He lied.
Same line. And then I think we'll be square.
So let's go.
Okay, but it's a shame, and I feel very.
Go ahead a little bit.
See what you pricks.
I'm gonna show you how. Oh, his shirt got wet.
Okay.
It's an Andrew type move.
For your.
What is it, buddy?
It's kind of an Andrew type move. Something I expect from Andrew.
Oh, he welts it on a bet. Isn't that interesting? We got a theme, Scott.
Diapers and a built-in tattoo removal station.
He's got
so you can
2 pounds of M&Ms in the fridge.
laser off the fake tattoo. There's nothing fake about my arm.
Sean notices that there isn't even food in there. It's just a bunch of junk drinks and peanut butter.
Dish
Actual
rag or
poison.
dirt bag.
The fridge is 95% beverages. Says Sean Riggle.
26, here we come. 626, and my fucking day. I want no one to be bothering me on. Yeah, credence.
He's already asking if 626 is a show day, and he's asking if St. Patrick's Day is a show day too. Matt said that looked like his fridge when he loads it up on beers, wiping the drool away because he's a savage.
That fucking date anyway.
All right, let's get right to it. Let's go. Let's get right to it. Let's get to the pouring. All right, here we go.
Okay, you got to lean back over the sink.
Here we
Pour it
go.
over yourself.
Why is peanut butter in the fridge? Because he wants to make it like the hardest substance to spread ever on a piece of bread and rip it. Pecan, right? That's all.
Yep.
That's all cold peanut butter does. It just rips. It just destroys your bread. But it does last longer when dogs are licking it, dear Dream Man. So I'm just saying.
I know I have a lot of gay tendencies, but
All right, here he goes now. Now that we've all Tom's figured him out. We're past the scam. No more scams. We know what you got in the fridge. I think I was doing the flash dance thing. He's a maniac. There it is. I put it in the chat. It's right there. He's a maniac. I pointed to it right there at the time.
All right. Now, you got to say the same line, though. I hate this stuff. This stuff sucks. However you want to say
Terry
it.
Nee, not only does he do snow removal and incidental pet cremation, but he's also added tattoo removal as well to his services. So that's pretty good there, Terry Nee. You can get your snow and...
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, here he goes. All right, he's a maniac.
And lean back and pour it over your face.
So all of this... Now, Scott, once again, I'll go full circle because he complains about the show being so long. And Tom, why do you keep me on air forever?
Right.
Now, does he never sees the economy of just telling the truth, pouring the one on you, and getting on with the show.
Right.
Look how he's made an hour out of this quick pour something on your head bit. But he never puts the two together.
Okay. If you want to drink some of it, you can.
Sean says he's
You
been
can't drink all
watching
you-
Perry forever. Thank you, Sean.
It's got to go on your forehead, the whole thing, like really cover your whole face.
Appreciate
okay.
you.
And you cannot.
This stuff apparently sucks.
No, Perry, just say the line as it is, because I don't. This is
See, he always has to add an addendum. He was told this stuff sucks, but because he was told to say it, this stuff apparently sucks.
$50. I don't want to mess up here.
This stuff sucks. Is that it?
This stuff sucks. I hate it. And then lean back and pour it all over your head and face.
This is how the
okay?
shirt gets
And then we're
wet,
done.
and this is how we'll wrap up Perry Talk.
This stuff sucks. I hate it. Okay, you go there.
There you go, Scott. But Scott, all right, so somebody points something out later in the show, Scott, about this thing right here. Did you notice he spit like it was 1992? People were saying that he spit it out, bro. So watch what he does. Look, like Dream Man said, it's the money shot. Right there, it's the money shot right there. Absolutely, bro. It's like, oh, yep, it's like. There we go. Watch.
Okay, you go
And
there.
some people called this as a scam. They say he spit too much of it out, Scott. But Tom ruled in Perry's favor and said no, he did stay true to most of it. He poured it in his eyes. Well, look, just like 92. Perry looking up again.
All right. You can use your hand, but you can't
What is
use
with that discoloration
the towel
around
or
his
anything.
face?
Just leave the
So that's part of it, Scott. He could. If you were watching at this time, he couldn't wipe his face off at all.
bottle. No towel, otherwise you can't get paid.
Hey, fat pig.
You can't use your shirt either. You just got to come back. No, Perry, if you do this, you don't get paid. I want you to get paid, so just come over here. All right.
It's all in my eyes, you prick.
I get it. There will be a time when you can.
I can't see shit.
What a
feeling. Okay.
And he even schemed this a little bit, Scott, because he asked to blow his nose at one point.
Anything you want. You can talk about your love for it, but you can't wipe your eyes.
It's just waiting for a stub toe to happen, man. I couldn't walk there barefooted.
Well, and then he won't show us his jacked up feet anymore, Scott. Somebody asked for a toenail photo last week, and he's like, "No, you don't need to see that. They're black and they're not great, but yeah." The Flash Prance, hello Frisco. It's good to see the lovely Maya here back again. Says it's good to see he didn't skip leg day. So watch, Scott. That part of the crowdsource is that he's not to wipe it out of his eyes, but what he scams us too.
You got to keep it.
I can't open my eyes either.
Okay, then Perry, you can't use the towel, so put that away. Otherwise, that's going to disqualify you.
Absolutely,
from the money.
Pop Smurf.
I can't open my eyes either.
Okay, well there'll be a time when you can. It'll dry naturally. You can move up a little bit.
It'll dry. It's not drying. It's.
There you go. You can use your hand.
Shit.
You did a good job, by the way. You went for it. You didn't mail that in.
Widow Killer points out and says his knees look fucked up last night, probably from being on his knees all the time. Exactly, but he actually
shut the fuck up.
That was good. Okay, it's $50, but I know it's silly, but that's how.
So there you go.
There you go.
Man, it's
Well
the
done.
wet spot looks like a tie. He's wearing it does. It does look like a tie.
Yes, but if I detect any kind of wiping, you're disqualified from the funds.
There he went.
Yep. Well, Scott noticed it right away. He bumped his face. Watch, he does it again, Scott. Watch. He goes in again because this ain't gross. Right there, he got that eye. He got the corners of each eye with that one.
Very good, Perry. Very good. You did a good job.
And something that should have probably taken 15 minutes took us an hour and 17 minutes into that stream last night to get to. And it looks like they did 8 hours and 55-minute stream last night. Now, I'm a member, and that was the reason that I was able to pull that up again so quickly. Now, I'm not any level member. I'm credenza level, $9.99. So big ups to Tom and Perry. I'm not going to show all your content on here. I just wanted to show a little something that happened here last night. And I want to let you know that you can be a member over there on Perry Caravella Live. $4.99 a month will get you shop vac level, and $9.99 a month will get you credenza level. And you can go back if you fall asleep like I did last night and watch Perry at your own leisure, pretending to blow his nose. Says Widow Killer. Skyprop was hanging out in the chat last night, buddy, and he knows that it's a scam. We just got done reviewing the whole scam here, Skyprop, because you saw how he had half of a blue machine, and then he lied, and then we got the other half out of him, and then he wasn't supposed to wipe his eyes out, but he wiped them out anyway, and the whole thing that should have taken 10 minutes took 1 whole hour, it would seem, or more right there. All right, let's finish up every Perry segment the way I like to. I have exclusive songs you can only hear because they were made for me for this show, for this segment, and everybody knows that Perry is bananas. Chris Popke, OG tracks right here.
I've got enough bananas in my home.
Thank you, Chris Popke. And thanks for everybody hanging out.
That I don't need.
5 minutes after 3.
I don't need them.
We'll come back and do Bricked Up real quick. And then we'll go.
I got enough bananas. I don't want any more.
He likes bananas and he likes 7-Up.
I enjoy bananas.
All right. Let me find the one that I have. Where is the one for... Let's see. Well, of course, everybody likes this one. Hell yeah. And I'm going to play this one to wrap up this Perry Talk segment. This has been a long one. This has been a fun one. Green Man is yelling loud. Well, there's one thing that kind of rings true with everything that has to do with Perry Caravello. He doesn't care. I know Bobby Nick likes this one because it's Nirvana based. Let's wrap up Perry Talk.
Fuck yeah.
BF Live the Vibe. In the middle of the day, we're in over vibe, Perry.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's rude.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not touching my shirt in any destructive way. Go to hell. Go to hell.
And that's how we're going to wrap up today's Perry Talk segment.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
That's what we just did. We just did Perry Talk, talking about all of the crazy antics. Went almost 9 hours last night. I think if you'd have just done it the first time, he probably could have shaved at least 1 hour off of last night's show, dare I say. All right, well, I'm going to thank my bros and all the hoes in the chat family for hanging around. It is 7 minutes after 3, and Juggalette Jen probably already said it in the chat, and I just didn't see it yet. She always likes to point out when we're in Overvibe. 3 hours wasn't enough today, ladies and gentlemen, for BF Live The Vibe stream show 478 on this Tuesday. And Tuesday, when I hear the words Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, they are always no filter days in my mind. So when we come back, we're going to do a round of proper plugs. I'll even bring in the Welch, Andrew the Giant, to do his round of plugs, because on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, those are no filter days. They'll let you know all about it after we do one more segment for the boys. Let's do our thing, and let's get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Trying to do the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Fixing up the world, I'm watching her thrive. The apple pushing and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
You didn't think I forgot the guys, did you? We took care of the ladies at the beginning of hour number 3, and now we're in hour number 4 of the Vibe, and I got to take care of my fellas. We got to get bricked up, and then we're going to come back and let you know where the fun is going after today's show. Bricked up piece of content number 1.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Damn, girl. You want help me carry them groceries?
Ah, shit.
I'll help you carry them groceries, girl.
No filter for Andrew. Well, that could be part of the debate. We're gonna have to come back and see it, even if anybody even feels like doing a no filter with Andrew when we do our plugs. But that was enough of that one. Dare I say that almost looks like an entry by my friend Brutal Pain. And just like the ladies, if you guys see something out there, I'm highly heterosexual. I get a lot of stuff, but even I could use some help. Hit me up at bflive420@gmail.com as I call up your next piece of content for the Bricked Up segment, right? Oh, actually, I showed that one the other day. That one's the girl with no hands on it. So let me go down to the next one. And we had fun with throwing out some different lines about that one. Ooh, here's a fresh one I got through my highly heterosexual feed, and I'm going to share it with you right now. Want to see it? Here it go. Bricked Up, BF Live The Vibe, Tuesday.
Is day 2 of push-ups. I heard I needed to stay lower.
Thank you, Josh. I got you, buddy. We got a yacht. We got a yacht.
Okay, the goal is 2. Okay. So today is
proper form right there, guys. What's
day 2 of
she got some hangers, says Dream Man.
I heard I needed to stay.
And Space Nerd, don't be coming here. See, I knew it. Don't be coming here telling me that these are fake, damn it. I knew it. I couldn't even get it out of my mouth that time, Space Nerd. They're real to us, damn it. Come on, look at that. They're pointing at the center of the earth, Space Nerd. Come on, man. Oh, I mean, you missed man meat again. Oh, you missed it by that much. It even sounds hot. Says
Okay, goal is 2.
Kind of does. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Showing my O face. Oh, Sky Prop. Oh.
Okay. So today is day 2 of push-ups.
Oh, right. I'm gonna save that one. Put that on. Put that video on a special hopper just for me right here on the Vibe. Yes, Ma, you're gonna have to rewind just a bit, about 20 minutes or so, for your juicy man meat. Widow Killer says, I saw a clip from the stream a guy was doing of his haircut, and someone said the hairdresser was thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Oh, yeah. Girl, you take a look on the grocery you got in your trunk. Yeah, you thicker than Lex Luger. They used to say when I was younger, that girl thicker than Lex Luger. Let me see. Actually can't tell, sis. But see, I knew it, but you had to come in there and didn't. See, we choose to believe it's real, the space here. You ain't gonna take us off the scent. Make a triangle with your hands and let's see. Says our friend, what am I talking about in here? You missed the juicy man meat and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to let you figure all that out, the lovely Mai, and I'm going to show you the last piece I have in my hopper for today's Bricked Up segment for the guys, and then we're going to come back and hit you with those proper plugs. Guys, I am suddenly very much in love with pottery. Let's make something. Don't start your shit, nerd. Look at that jiggle. Up this segment, getting a little weird right now. Josh in Tennessee checks in with his vote and says definitely real for sure. Tennessee. All right, Josh. Tennessee. Well, you're one of the guys. Tennessee. So your vote counts just as well as we get. Bobby Nick checked out, and we just got.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Searching up the world, I'm watching her fly. See out the future and meet you, that's clear. But I'm in full view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
And I'm spent, ladies and gentlemen. With that segment right there, that takes us to 14 minutes into hour number 4 of what is typically a 3-hour show. But I love hanging around when we're having extra fun. And dare I say we had a little extra fun today, even with this guy, ladies and gentlemen. But the fun and the extra fun is not over. We're going to do a proper round of plugs. How about if I hit Bobby Nick up first? I don't know if that segment just excited him a little bit, but Bobby Nick just abruptly checked out of BF Live The Vibe. He kind of does that. He gave the Irish goodbye. But let's do a proper set of plugs for our friend Bobby Nick right now. Let's see. I changed his Nick Live TV link. It's running throughout the entirety of the show. It's all the same URL. He just changed it from the Bobby Nick Show to Nick TV Live. So check out Nick TV Live over there on the Rumble. And the Rumble will get you over there to the Twitch. I think he still has. No longer on Kick, but Rumble and Twitch. The Bobby Nick Show formerly was known as the Bobby Nick Show. Now it's Nick Live TV. It's all the same URL, and it all helps our friend Bobby Nick Havens from the Great White North. Thanks, Bobby Nick, for checking in today and every day on the Vibe. All right, well, why don't we do this so while you guys are, we can have proper fun with this guy. Hey, let's Andrew come in. Any last words of shame, tomatoes, or humiliation, or any comments? He's going to attempt to do his plugs, but let's bring him in. He's Andrew one last time.
Shame.
All right, Andrew, tell everybody where your shameful ass is going to be doing a show tonight, buddy.
No Filter Andrew and friends.
That's right. He's got to get the phone, y'all, but he'll get the phone and he'll get that just in time to report for No Filter with Andrew and friends. And that, well, if they choose to do a show with him, he'll about to go to Scott and see how he feels about doing anything with Andrew the Giant. Well, if he's being an honest man, you won't see him on his other channel called Andrew the Giant 96, not at least while he's doing my show. If he's holding up not being a Welch, he'll be there on Andrew the Giant 96. And he'll be there tonight on No Filter Andrew at 7 o'clock East.
I wasn't for the last hour. I was just sitting backstage literally doing nothing.
Are you talking about on your own show recently, Andrew?
No, I wasn't. I was literally sitting back watching, doing nothing.
When? Today or on your show?
here.
We did both. We had you in and out. I've had you in and out all day, you knucklehead. I don't want people throwing tomatoes at you the entire time you're here, Andrew.
I wasn't basically doing anything.
Oh.
For the last, like,
He wants more camera time now.
Exactly. He wants to make up. He's letting you know. Well, then I guess that sounds good to Scott because that's all he wanted. He just didn't want you doing another show. Let's see.
You
Too
got
bad.
off to a rough start today. You got off to a rough start today, Andrew. When you come in tomorrow, maybe it'll work out better.
I like that.
If we can't keep honest.
I like that idea. So you guys, if you want to keep up with the saga that is the whole bet between the welching between Andrew and Scott, I know they're going to be talking about it more again tonight because I know Stormy's probably got some words to say to him about it. So, hey, Scott Fitzpatrick, I'm going to let you come and do yours real quick. Tell us how you feel. Any last comments about the whole welching thing? You're going to do no filter with the guy tonight. What is your last thoughts on today's show?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I'm disappointed. I can't. Bro Dog, he's disappointed as well, Andrew. I don't know.
I thought I saw him crying earlier.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll be on No Filter with Andrew the Welch, and at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Andrew.
Scott, No Filter Andrew tonight at 7 o'clock East is where you're going to see. But that's very big of Scott to show up and do Andrew's show, considering that he made a manly bet with him and he didn't exactly hold up his end to it. So if you want to continue to shame Andrew about this publicly, more humiliation, that'll go down tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on that channel. But Scott's stuff, he does his thing with the Angry Iguana. We have a couple clips. Well, maybe we'll share them tomorrow for a Scott's Hole segment. But if you don't want to wait for Scott's Hole, if you want to see locales, crazy people other than Andrew on the internet, you got to go over there to the Angry Iguana 112 channel. And some of his older content and some dog videos with Bro Dog exist on Prop Master 69. Thank you, Scott, for being a dude always. Scott would have came on here totally bald to keep up his end of the bet, and we're gonna shame Andrew into keeping up his bet. So show up later on tonight at 7 o'clock East, and make sure you continue to shame Andrew, keep him in check, and if you see him doing a live when he's not supposed to, throw them tomatoes in the chat. Andrew has Scott all messed up with his plugs, and yeah, man, he's so like torn. He's like, I can't believe that my bro would like leave me hanging like this on a bet. So he's a little distraught. Widow Killer says, no filter, no Andrew, no filter, no Andrew. Andrew's still looking at his freaking iPad.
I'm actually not at the moment. I'm looking at the screen.
Mai says, I believed in you, Andrew. And then Andrew comes along. That's not a thing. Okay, why don't we pull this train into the station, everybody? This has been Tuesday, and this has been the best we can do for over 3+ hours. Into hour number 4. This has been BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 478. Thank you, all you great fun people in the chat. Thank you, all you great fun people. Peacunt 420, Scott Fitzpatrick, Bro Dog, Bobby Nick, and even Andrew, everybody. I can't think of any more protest sayings, says our friend Widow Killer. Well, you got from now until 7 p.m. East, and I have a feeling you'll come up with a few. But thank you, panel, for being here today with me today and every day. Join us tomorrow when Peacunt will join us again for his Tuesday and Wednesday appearance here. We'll do the same damn thing over again. We're going to hang out with chat, family, and friends and shame Andrew and see what we can get into for 3 hours a day in the midday, folks. But that's all I got for you today, Andrew. Tell these great people, we're going to see them in your chat later and all that stuff. He can't even wait for me to set him up. Andrew, tell everybody why we don't really say bye. We're going to see him again real soon. So tell them what we say, Andrew.
We say bye for now.
That's right. It's just bye for now. We're going to see you in the No Filter chat later on, or one of the 100 Bobby Nick shows, or maybe tomorrow on Peacunt 420 at 10 a.m. East, right before we do this all over again at 12 East. BF Live the Vibe 479 will be tomorrow at 12 noon East. But like Andrew said, it's just bye for now. We'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live the Vibe.
For me
like, share, subscribe.
I am going to wash
and keep the vibe alive, y'all. Have a great day.
Holy water.
Peace.
To get rid of all this stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant. Super creepy.
creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay. Oh my.